Wait, women fart?
Women fart?
Nah.
What are you talking about?
On
Of
my
course they
life.
do.
And I've dated many women.
What are you talking about?
I have never ever smelled a woman's fart, bro.
What?
On my
So
life.
she's holding it in until she gets to her car, then she's released.
No problem.
She
But
don't-
I've never
She
had a
don't
woman's
trust you.
fart.
That
around
means
me,
she ain't
bro.
never had a woman trust you.
No problem.
That's crazy.
Let it continue that way.
Oh, wow.
Bro, I feel like this is bad actually.
What's that?
Go on.
No, tell the truth. and they hold the blanket down. You can't let it escape.
Bro.
Yeah. Like, babe, why are you hugging the blanket to yourself?
But when you open that blanket,
Hi guys.
Hi guys. We have friends. We've swept the parlor. We've made sure we've laid out the blankets, set up the sign. Made sure the sign fell before the cameras came on.
Yeah, it hasn't fallen since they've come in here, so
But it may fall.
it
during,
will fall
but,
at one point.
You know, we're managing.
My ankle's dry though. The whole time I've been
The whole time.
self-conscious.
No, it's
The
fine.
whole
My
time.
elbows are
And you
dry.
got these little cute socks.
They don't match, but thank you.
Even see
Papa, like,
I can't take the compliment.
Just take the compliment. You exposed yourself. Don't worry.
Brought our attention to that.
Don't worry. You're not the only dry one. My elbows are ashy as hell, and this top is sheer.
Sheer.
So you can see the white.
What top is sheer?
This is technically sheer.
Oh yeah.
It's a little sheer.
Were you guys rushing to get here? We have odd socks, ashy
listen.
elbows. What's happening?
No, okay,
Nah.
right. I'm gonna put it out here. Yeah? Sorry, guys. Just so curtain's coming down for a hot second. Wizard of Oz. On Fridays, we normally film on Fridays, right?
Yeah.
Right.
And that I can get here on time. You know,
Okay.
I can time it. I'll take my tube, my bus, my da to get here, right? Get here on time. Saturdays has always been a problem for me.
Okay.
I don't know what it is about. Like today, as I text Stephanie, Steph, I'm running 5 minutes. I said again, because she doesn't have this. I'm running late on a Friday night.
Okay.
It's fine, but on a Saturday,
So are we the problem?
no.
That's what it sounded like.
The day is the problem.
The day is
problem.
but regardless, we'll come here hungry, dehydrated, and that's
Yeah, so-
anyway. I don't feel like it's a Saturday thing. I think it's just us
No, but timing wise,
because you could have creamed.
I did oil.
So
course
how
I
did you miss out
oil.
your ankle?
That's not an obvious place
the
to oil, you
breeze.
know. Because all right, cool. So okay, let's go
You
in.
don't cream your legs.
No,
Where
I
do
do.
you
I
start?
do.
I don't know if it's TMI.
All right. No,
but-
it's not. So I use like this great brand called Brown Sugar Babe. I love it so much.
Oh,
Anyway,
okay.
so it's like a fragrance oil kind of thing, but it's
Okay.
like a body oil, right? So I do that and put it here because it's a fragrance oil. So I start up here, I start
Okay.
up there. Then obviously I'll mix for the rest of the body because the scent has to come from here.
Okay.
That's the way you'll smell it. The rest of it, I'll use a dash and then I'll use it with baby oil. And then I kind of fill up the hand and do this and do ba, 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 and then rub, right?
Yes.
But obviously, because there's one spot and then rubbing, you're hoping the oil distributes.
No, you
No.
don't mix that kind of concussion. And
Why?
still leave your body part dry. It's your ankle that's attached to your leg.
You're supposed to then go back afterwards to get the missing areas.
You get.
With a
Who's
little
on top of that?
extra.
You have time to do the potion. That
Do you know what I mean? This concoction
all
you're
these
mixing.
potions, yeah, sounds crazy.
Also,
to
I
me.
regularly leave out my feet, to be fair.
Okay, so just say that. Yeah.
So you don't cream
Yeah.
your feet.
Wait.
No, because it's a
guys.
special cream for the foot.
But that you don't use.
Oh.
No, I have to use. So when I use it, so this is what I'm saying. When I do the oil, that's for like lower extremities and arms.
Yeah.
Cool. Maybe try and get it back.
Mm.
Foot now is a
It's a
special,
different
it's a
cream.
solid cream. So if I remember, then I'll use a solid cream.
That's
If
your
I
problem.
don't-
But
that's
so
what it
the
is.
foot isn't regularly creamed. It's creamed when you remember.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's too much
Because
science.
she has
Yeah.
special cream. The fee's neglected.
Yeah.
The fee is very neglected. This is why I love being a man.
Same cream.
Vaseline,
Very
whatever we have. It
Cocoa
goes
butter.
every cocoa butter. And you get the foot, you over wipe it.
Yeah.
Because when summer comes, we want to get these toes out.
But see, no, in summer now, the foot will be creamed.
Oh.
Because the toes are done. Because I'm outside.
that's
But
the
when it's
reason.
spring,
When it's spring and, we're still socking.
That's the best time to moisturize
cream the
them.
feet.
No, but
Yeah,
to
it
be
would
fair
be.
though, it's covered up though. So
That's what I'm saying.
This is Footgate. Literally.
Also,
Yeah.
you should be happy because my toes are done currently,
Mm.
and it's spring. Normally at this time,
But you didn't cream the foot, so it cancels. It just
it
cancels
does.
it
It
out.
does cancel it out.
It
That
cancels
heel
it
is
out.
right.
She's not letting it
crack
off the
back.
hook.
She's
at
not
all.
letting
She's
off
not-
the hook.
she's not
The
letting off the
ratchetness
hook
that she was
about
holding back
Yeah,
is now
nah,
coming out.
nah.
Nah,
You're not about
because
to get away from this.
You mixed potion and you still left with dry ankles.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Justice for the ankles, bro.
I can't even say nothing. My elbows
Justice
are dry.
for
Justice for
You know
the
when it's
ankles.
so dry, it's on the verge
Yeah,
of
but so
being
how
itchy.
did you miss out your
Yeah,
elbow?
what's going on, sister?
You know what? My elbows.
It's an ongoing issue.
Like, because I use lotion for my whole body, but
Yeah.
my elbows require cocoa butter.
So you also have
So I
different
did cream
separate-
it,
deep moisture.
but the cold.
Oh.
Yeah. So because I use lotion for the rest of my body, it works. But for the,
Hey, let me
the
check my-
elbows.
Oh, by the way, I could be
Let
here
me
over
talk, I'll
talking.
check.
Oh my
I
god.
know that's what I'm like, yo.
Mine's on the
Can I say
verge.
this, yeah? One
My
thing
elbows
about
are on
black
the
men,
brink.
they will moisturize before they come on camera.
Oh yeah, 100.
It's true.
One thing I've clocked it, like they always make sure, like
Especially as
There's
a
cream
darker
on
man, I
hands.
have
Yeah,
to.
yeah.
Because
Like, when we-
one
black
scratch
people
can just
in general.
expose everything.
We can't be. I can't leave
Started
my
like
house with
Ashley
dry
Larry.
ankles. You see it.
Ashley Larry is wild.
You see, I can't leave my house with dry ankles.
I can't, yeah.
It'll be
Yeah, nah,
the
nah.
white cast over, especially the little knuckle
white
bit.
cast.
oh yeah,
Little
the
bone
bone
bit.
bit, yeah.
Ah, that one exposes
It's
you.
a fine line between looking homeless, bro.
By the way.
you
That's
can't-
true. That is true.
Yeah.
That's true.
I feel like this has brought us all together. This
Yeah, it has. But
conversation.
we haven't
bonding.
even introduced you guys. Sorry, we were
Sorry.
talking about dry ankles. Guys, we have In My Opinion podcast in the house
Hey.
today.
It's lit.
In case I don't find it. You know the drill by
I'm
now,
on.
guys.
Come on now.
Guys, welcome. Thank you so much for joining us on
Thank
our
you for having
Thanks
us.
for having us, man.
We just got here.
Yeah,
I
you
just
really
arrived.
did that.
I just arrived.
I like that. Thank you so much. No, but it's a pleasure to have you on the podcast.
Pleasure to even know that black women like us.
Of course, we like you.
It's
we
a
like
pleasure.
Yeah,
No,
just
take away
about,
their
just about.
mics. Who gives them the license?
They
What
do
they
that to us.
To be
They do
fair,
that to
women.
we
What?
get so many take away their mics.
Take away the men.
You
They're like,
said, oh, the men are saying it.
yeah,
Wow.
the black men are like,
They're
take away
fighting
the
back.
mics.
The
Nah.
black
Wow.
men
Give
do not
anyone
like
a podcast.
us.
Now
Right.
we're here, they will not do this no more. Let me see someone cross this lane.
What
Yeah,
should
say
be worse?
something.
Oh,
I
take
know,
away
I feel
the
like,
mics.
who's that guy?
Who's that guy? Who does he think? Simping.
Yeah, simping.
Master simp.
Yeah, fast,
Oh,
yeah,
God.
yeah. Fact.
Nah, they say.
Why though? Why they
get
get onto you guys like this?
What have you said?
We haven't. We just crack. It's either we crack jokes or we.
Do you know what?
At men's expense?
we
Is
can't-
it at men's
No,
expense?
it's actually not. You know.
So what's wrong with
not
these
most
guys?
of the time.
Mm.
It's
Do you know
mostly
what?
about our boobs.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
about our boobs a lot.
Men get onto you for talking about your boobs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Or like farting or stuff like that, or like if
Well, you
you
don't
have an
fart on
opinion.
camera.
What? No, God, no. Like women
What
fart.
kind of
Oh,
Do they?
No, I
Just
thought
like-
that's what she's. But sorry,
No,
I thought- I don't know.
Wait, women fart?
Women fart.
Nah.
What are you talking about?
On
bro?
my
Of course they
life.
do.
And I've dated many women. By
What are
the
you
way.
talking about?
I have never ever smelled a woman's fart, bro.
What?
On my
So
life.
she's holding it in until she gets to her car, then she's released.
No problem.
Oh,
But
she-
I've never
She
had a
don't
woman
trust you.
fart.
That
around
means
me,
she ain't
bro.
never had a woman trust you.
No problem.
That's crazy.
Let it continue that way.
Oh wow.
Bro, I feel like this is bad actually.
What's that?
Go
I've
on.
never-
No, tell the truth. and they hold the blanket down. You can't let it escape.
Bro.
Yeah. I'm like, babe, why are you hugging the blanket to yourself?
But when you open that blanket,
Blanket,
the
yeah, bro,
Nah.
you're telling me, bro, you're telling me you're an
when
experience.
she's in the toilet.
Nah.
Wait, you was about to say something. You have a problem with this.
Me, I sit down
no,
there
no,
on
no,
the
no.
day
I
and
get
have
me
conversation.
I don't want you,
You
to
see my
skip
point?
that. No, go on. What was you gonna say?
I just think it would make me. I know it's biology,
Mm.
but it would just make me cringe a little bit if you farted in front of me.
What?
Just a little
What for
bit.
this shit, though?
Yeah.
Okay.
I wouldn't know how to feel. It's just never happened. And it's not
Yeah,
like
bro,
I've ever.
bro,
no,
yeah, bro.
hear me out. Can I put this on
What?
record? I've never told a girl you cannot fart in front of me.
Mhm.
I want you to
Yeah.
understand that. I have just never had a girl fart in front
Well, you're
of me.
saying if they
And
do,
I'm a grown man. So if it happens now, it's just going to be a bit weird.
have you farted around a girl?
I've dibbled and dabbled. I try.
It's always diddling and dancing.
Dibbled and dabbled.
comfortable there. You're
Are you farting or
comfortable.
you're not
So you're
farting?
messing,
Bro,
but she
I
can't
don't
mess.
No, but remember, guys, I haven't ever told anyone they can't do it. No one's ever done it.
Yeah, but you've just said right now that
Yeah.
it'll make you feel a type of way.
Now that are you lot actually listening to me? Or
I'm
you lot,
trying to
no,
listen
you're not
to you.
understanding.
I'm trying to
Imagine
listen
going
to
your
you.
whole life never having smelled a woman fart, and then in your mid-30s, someone farts. Is it not going to be weird?
No.
Well, because biology, you kind of gather that, oh, I do that same thing too, because this
I
is the
hear
same
it,
human
but I'm
body.
still going to be
we
like,
have.
oh,
And the man makes that noise, I'm going home.
What? I have to leave.
I'm blocking you. I'm going home.
Man, like, what is this? What's happening here? Huh? Wait, are you bloated? Huh?
Nah.
Okay, wait. So when you fart, they're definitely gonna say take away the mic. By the way, when you fart, are you just brr, or like the times I fart is like maybe in the middle of the night, like I've just had a dream. I'll never fart
You
just
had a
willy nilly.
dream?
No, I fart under the duvet, bro.
Yeah, but do you fart in the living room?
Wait, listen to what this guy is saying. I think you're letting it go over here. You fart in your dreams.
Yeah, no, you might wake up from a dream and then you fart.
No, because sometimes a fart might wake you up.
Yeah, you know, what? Was that real?
What the hell?
Or was that in my dream?
You eat in your
You have a
dream.
story to tell.
Have you eaten in your dream?
Yeah, I've
The
eaten
first
in my
night
dream.
dreams.
I
Your
spent
dream.
with my husband, he was like, we were dating at that time.
Oh, man.
We're getting cancelled.
We was, I was sleeping in it. He was up. I think he was swearing on Twitter. And like, started slipped out on his knee. I accidentally farted on his knee.
On his
and
knee?
it woke me up because I was so shocked.
Oh my days, unprovoked.
What was his reaction?
He said, do you just fart?
You.
No, man, don't do
And
that.
he
Trying to
looked at
pretend.
me and we were just looking at each other for a good 30 seconds and we just both burst out laughing.
You're gonna ask
And
a
That's what
question
you
though.
knew is the
And in my
one.
heart, I
He's
said,
like,
thank
this is
God.
the one.
Thank God.
Because how do I farted on his knee?
'Cause if it was
So
me,
this
I would've been
brings
like,
it up. He'd be
Yeah,
like, you
for
nearly
sure.
broke my knee with your fart.
Said you're
Broke
broke
my
You have to
knee.
marry-
Knees,
Nah.
Fandom, it's a bit-
normal, bro.
Nah, it's normal, but
What am I giving?
Do you know
Yeah,
what?
no,
I think
serious,
it's so dependent on your comfortability. It's so
Yeah. That's
what I'm
dependent on your
saying, man.
comfortability.
like I just don't like seeing. Oh, please, guys, don't.
Cancel him away.
They're gonna be comments like,
This guy is too
I just
well
don't-
kept.
I just don't like.
He said you're too well kept.
You don't do morning sex.
Yeah, I
do you?
think that's what it is.
Oh, you don't do morning sex?
No, I'd love to have it. I
So
just-
what we doing here?
He's saying, would I be in a toilet when a woman's going toilet? No, I wouldn't like to. I wouldn't want to do that.
They
But you
have
know
a
she poos
conversation
though,
with
right?
the girl.
He's fine, but he's saying, like, I know what he's
That's why
talking
they go
about.
and I talk to her.
No, she's like, you know she please, right?
No,
Like, you know, like,
I got no issue with that. I'm talking about the fact that he's talking about, you know, when you have the toilet and the bathroom in the same
Yeah.
room,
Yeah.
and maybe she's taking a shit and you're there.
Mhm.
I couldn't do that.
no, neither could,
No, I
neither
can't
could
do that.
I don't
can't
like
do that.
seeing a woman
I've
in
not-
that.
I've not
realm.
done that either. But
Me, I
doing her
talk from
business.
the
farting
door.
and stuff like that.
From the door.
Oh, that's
No,
normal.
fart. Like I said, guys, I've never said you can't do it. It's just never been done. So I
And what
don't
you
know.
talking about?
I'm
He said
not
about
used to
morning
it.
sex. You've not done it before.
No, I love morning sex. There's
Oh,
no
okay.
kissing though,
Yeah.
because
You wouldn't kiss in morning sex?
because you haven't brushed your teeth.
Yeah, no, fuck it. I'll fuck it up.
Mm.
Am I the only one?
I mean,
What do you mean?
I have.
That
done-
was-
Love of my life and morning, I'll morning breath kiss.
100%.
I can't-
Facts.
I have, but
I'll
I'm
do
not
it.
holding my breath. I can't
Yeah,
lie to you.
facts.
I'm not
holding my
breathing
breath.
properly.
Yeah, I'm just literally.
You're trying
It's
to-
not that bad though.
I'm like
If you
this.
brush-
the
Yeah.
best way
Yeah,
possible.
like-
you brush your teeth
I'm
before
literally like
bed.
this.
It's not going to be as intense.
But
it's
not
gonna
brush your
be-
teeth.
Yeah, you're not doing that.
Like, your head is here, my head is
Yeah,
here.
When you brush
You know
before
what I
bed,
mean?
it's not bad.
Nah, but
You know
even if you
what I'm
brush
saying?
When
before
you brush
bed, bro.
before bed, it's
Even
not
if you
bad.
brush before bed, bro.
No,
No,
he's
you
kinda
still have
right,
a little
though.
something.
But
Yeah.
it's not as bad compared to if you don't.
Why would you not brush?
Sometimes you
People
don't
don't
brush
some
at
people
night.
forget,
That's-
innit?
Sometimes you
not
forget.
It's not every day. Some
Oh,
people
this is
do
where you
that.
draw the line.
This is where I draw the line,
get out
bro.
here,
You're
man.
not serious, man.
Not every
His
night.
teeth is
Sometimes
great,
I
though.
forget
His teeth
this.
are
Yeah,
fantastic.
yeah,
Nah,
yeah.
bro, even bro, they might look good, but there's people that have good looking teeth that don't brush. Clearly,
Yeah. Yeah, you're looking at me. I don't.
nah.
No, I do brush, bro. I'm just saying sometimes you
can
forget.
forget, yeah.
Sometimes
Sometimes I
you
can't be
forget.
asked.
Sometimes you do a
Sometimes
sofa, you'll
I've had
conk
a-
out on a sofa,
That's
and
what I
that's
said.
it.
Okay,
Sometimes
that one
I've
I
had
can
a
allow.
recent day,
That I
and I've
can
just
allow.
conked out. Like, bro,
When
you
you
don't do it all the
fart.
time.
Yeah.
For me,
Yeah.
Is it
It just
turn on?
said-
You're moving
it
mad.
just says
Why
one
you
thing.
smelling so hard?
Boys, it just says one thing.
When you
You
what?
are dirty and I'm going to do it.
This guy's crazy.
We just met today, by the way.
This guy's
I have to be
crazy.
comfortable though. I have
This
to
guy's
be
crazy.
comfortable
You, I
with
can
it.
It's
tell
a
you're a
talent for you.
kinky guy,
You
you
have to
I
know.
knew he was gonna say that. You know,
And
it's
by
a
the way,
talent for you.
we do not kink shame.
No.
So,
I'm not that.
whatever
but
you
I'm
like is
saying-
what you like.
Me,
you
I'm
dirty
gonna. I
boy.
used to like. It's comedy.
I said
Like,
that, like,
when she
yeah,
farts,
that-
it's comedy. I'm gonna
You've not
laugh at
showered,
her.
you've not showered, yeah?
Guys, you know what?
You've
When
not
when it
showered.
happens,
Man
in
said
the
the
morning.
dirtier the better.
You've not
You're
showered,
moving
yeah?
mad.
Okay.
You guys say you've not showered.
You've
Let me
not-
I'm
deal
going
with
to
you.
deal with you.
Let me help you clean up. Is that what you're on? Let me help you clean up.
so would you go down on a girl that hasn't showered?
What do you
On your
mean?
girl, if she hasn't
That's
showered?
what you're gonna clean up.
No.
This is a liar.
Yeah, he likes it.
In my head, it's not something I'm saying, but it's just something I'm telling myself that, yo,
Yeah.
Dirty.
So you have a
You
king. It's
got
like
a
it's in
king.
your mind. That's what I'm saying. He said he thinks about
You
it. That's
dirty
mad,
boy.
you know? Have you told your missus this?
Yeah, I told her.
Probably
Like,
knows.
things
She
like
probably
that.
knows she's enjoying.
I told her.
Really? So you tell us that don't shower today.
No, I said not because of me. She showers, but I'm saying in the morning, innit? You know, in the morning,
the
like
morning.
when you're
Yeah.
Not the morning there. Morning
Yeah.
sex.
Nah, morning, we're just straight sex. No foreplay. Just, yeah.
Really?
Because we haven't
No
showered.
foreplay.
Yeah.
That's dry,
What's the
man.
okay,
But
maybe.
you shower at night, right?
That's what
Yeah.
I'm about to say. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
And
you've
what
not
if
done nothing?
you
You've just
sweat
gone to
throughout
bed.
the night, bro?
You did what?
What if you sweat throughout the night?
That's all right.
You might have gone toilet in the middle of the night.
It's not a sports sweat.
So what?
All right. Are we talking about peeing?
Yeah,
or-
peeing, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
fair.
fine.
That's
Oh,
fair.
I mean, what's this guy on, bro? I don't understand.
Now you lot are trying to get me cancelled. I'm not saying
Nah,
that
but
anymore,
you
bro.
like you want
I'm
like
being
some-
misunderstood.
Yeah,
But
it's
there's
like
some
so
clean,
nice.
some like, bro. What do you
I
think
bet
this is?
you
bro?
yourself, you're not even clean all the time. And you want to make noise. Who do you think you are? Because you know what? We've entertained you for 2 years. Now you're annoying me. Trying to make us look like we're not normal.
Yeah, get him, man.
Are you different?
Because you're wearing booties every day. You think you're better than us now.
matchy. What you think you're better than us?
Yellow and black and yellow.
You stayed here.
This guy. Yeah, fresh braid, fresh
Fresh
trim.
braid.
Who do you think you
The
are?
woman
Guys,
wants
that
to
would
get
be
down. I say, hold on, let me brush my hair.
Leave him. Ever since
Get
that
down.
started wearing them gold caps, yeah, bro,
Yeah,
you can't hear nothing no more.
no more. Decay
Yeah,
now.
wait,
moving
is it-
different, bruv.
Guys,
You look nice, by the way. Does that help?
Don't cut, please. Don't cut, please. Tell him about himself.
Tell him,
Nah.
try something new.
Try something new.
You were put here to try something
well,
new.
let her fart on my
He
face.
said, try something new.
Find your purpose.
I think that's what you should. I think you know what you should do. Just go all out.
Let her
Let her
fart
fart
on
your face.
Fart on my face.
And just get out of the way, man.
Okay,
What are
I'm
you
gonna
talking
try
about?
it.
You're
I'm
going,
gonna
you're
try it.
taking it too far.
No, because he's never done it. You might as well just dive in it.
No,
Just go
because I
straight
think
to
that
the
was
deep end.
That was traumatizing.
It was
Thank you.
traumatizing him.
I'm just praying that somewhere. I know
You see this boy
everyone.
is kinky.
Everyone's
He's
gonna
a
get onto
pretender.
me.
Don't flip it on
Everyone's
me,
gonna
bro.
cancel
Keep
me.
your
But I just
cake,
hope there's
bro.
one person in the comments that understands where I'm coming from. Just one person. That's all.
Yeah,
These comments
stop
are gonna be
copping,
crazy.
please,
These
bro,
comments.
This
Yeah,
guy's
I'll be
please.
fighting, boy.
Get
Please,
this
by
guy,
the way,
man.
I don't mind women farting. Please, I'm just saying I've never had it done to me.
Why are you cleaning up, bro?
Because I'm
Stand
so
on it.
worried now.
I've never
No,
seen you
don't
like
be
this.
worried.
bro.
What? I
You
think-
usually stand on 10 toes, bro.
I don't.
I think that can only I think that journey tends to happen when you live with someone. I think
Yeah,
before
yeah.
living
Yeah.
with them,
You
you
get
wouldn't.
comfortable.
You wouldn't really. And obviously because, okay, so when I've been seeing people previously, I will hold everything in me.
Same.
I'll be like, I'll be bloated all day. Cool. When I
Same.
get home, I can do my business, whatever have you.
Yeah.
But during the time, I'm like,
And I say something
babe,
to back
your
up
belly
you.
be hurting.
Just
Yeah.
make you feel
Boy.
better, yeah.
Thank you.
I'm a little bit like if I'm seeing someone like we're still like trying to date and whatever it might be, right? Even though I've not done a lot, and she farts, yeah, done. That's dead. But if it is like
Your
my
missus.
person,
Yeah,
my
yeah.
person, we live together, but we fart in each other's
But I
face
don't
all
think
day,
no
every
one will
day.
be that comfortable to just fart.
Yeah,
Yeah, when
you
you're
can
dating.
ask her.
Clearly.
Yeah,
You'd
you'd be surprised.
You'd be surprised.
Oh, she told you the first date she farted on his lap.
It was by accident.
That wasn't the first date.
It was asleep. No, it was
wasn't-
the first night we spent together. It
Oh,
wasn't like, it was
I
the
heard-
first night we
first,
spent
okay.
together.
but
They've
that's the
been
thing. Like, it's
interacting.
techie. When you do the first night together, anything can happen in your sleep. You have no control
Yeah, I'm
over.
a bit.
In your sleep is
Your
fine.
belly hurting. I
Nah.
didn't, you know, that was. I'll add another part to the story. I didn't shit for a week.
Oh.
No.
She was holding that.
I was
she was
holding
nervous.
that bitch. I was constipated
Because of
as
him.
hell.
Yeah.
That's madness, you know.
Wow.
Because of the.
Pooing is sacred to me. It's
I
not even
hear it,
about
though.
him.
I hear
I
it.
just
but I
like pooing
can't.
in my toilet.
I hear it. I hear it.
So I couldn't. So I left there. My belly was hurting.
I hear
I
it.
can't shit.
no,
Wow.
So when I slept, my body was like, "Fuck it."
Oh, you
Because
stayed-
if
you
you
stayed
don't mess
together for a
now,
week. You stayed together for a week.
yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
So-
And you. No way. That's
I
crazy.
Said you can't have eaten.
When I got home, I had to have lactulose.
Wow.
Because I was so messed up.
madness, you know.
Do you know what I found
But
out?
someone
yeah?
said when you hold it comes out in your breath. Reefer TV said that. He said, apparently, when you hold farts and poo, it'll come out in your breath.
Is that scientifically proven?
That's what he said.
That
That is
sounds
possible.
crazy. I've been there in different places, bro.
Bro,
You know
but
what
she
I
won though. She got the ring.
No, you know what I found out years later though, yeah. So back when we was at like those kind of early stage, yeah, she used to send me to go and buy stuff.
Yeah. When they leave the house.
Yeah, be like, oh, I need and I remember back then I used to think that's odd. I asking man to go and buy at this time.
But you went.
And I went. And then years later, anyway, she confessed, but like, bro, that's usually because
the time I used to
really off. Really
Yeah.
My missus used to go out like
That's
6 in the morning.
We'll have
You
like
know when I'm still sleeping.
Yeah.
She will go.
She wait for you to be. I bet she does this.
She will go quickly. And then
Oh, that's crazy.
so we have like certain things.
Yeah.
So I'm so scared of anything pooing, right?
And then before I wake up, you don't know nothing happens. You know, me every morning is a ritual. I have to go.
Ritual.
First thing in the morning,
Same.
sometimes twice a day. I say, this one know they poo.
Can we move on from this
sorry,
situation, bro?
I
please?
remember, yeah. So we like there's certain things. I'm scared of pooing, right? I'm scared. Just don't like it. Obviously, once a day I have a ritual, right? Cool. So that this is so much information.
They know, the listeners know about your
Do they?
ritual.
Okay.
They
cool.
no, they
Oh, wow.
do.
'Cause we
talk about poo a
we
lot.
talk about poo.
Okay.
Because I'm terrified of pooing.
We're in a safe space. Okay.
Really?
Yeah, but it has to be on a schedule every day.
What?
If it comes out, if I poo twice a day, I'm something's wrong.
Really?
The bowels
Yeah.
are over moving.
So say if I'm staying with a guy, right, and I need to go toilet, send him out, and I would always have like original sauce, the mint and tea tree.
Yeah.
So I'll obviously do my business, go and shower with that straight after. Obviously, that smell is
It's powering.
right.
Yeah.
So they don't know anything has happened.
Wow. You lot go
So
to
see,
these lengths.
I
I hope all the women I've dated, if
crazy.
they're ever watching this, you lot, I'm sorry if I made you go through all those lengths to hide these, because now I'm thinking of it, bro. I don't think I've
Many
ever...
women are going to start coming forward now.
Big man thing. I don't
In
think
your
I've ever
past.
known any of the girls I'm with to go toilet or to fart. And I'm wondering if this is all the lengths they went to
Just
protect
leaving
me.
your house
said to
constipated
protect
and
you.
gassy,
You know what I
belly
mean?
hurting.
Belly hurt.
Oh, my
No.
belly used to ache.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh, I'm
God.
so sorry.
That's
It will get to a point, where even when I've left their house, the farts are so backed up, it can't even come out properly. I can't even strain. I'm gonna have to
like now your stomach is just hard.
it's just hard. Like had better eba, like hard. I'm there drinking peppermint tea, taking lactulose,
I'm
like
telling
damn.
you.
This is crazy.
I
That's
remember-
crazy.
I remember
you know?
one day, I was doing someone was doing a course, like a massage course. So I was there with them. I was staying around their house. And so obviously we'd go to the course and then come back to their house in the evening, whatever have you. And then I remember it was out because I have a schedule in it again that I go toilet. So I've gone to their house and it's messed up my schedule because obviously I can't do my business
Of
in their
course.
toilet.
Damn.
And then I'm staying over and doing the whole next
Panic.
day again.
Oh.
So it got to the end of the day. No, so by the morning of the second day, I'm like, oh, I need to go. I cannot go. My stomach, and obviously at this point, we've gone to the place now and they're massaging. My stomach is bloated as hell. Hard. And I'm just having to firm it. When I got home the next day,
Nuclear
the pain.
bombs.
But it's not even that, it's the pain. Like you feel it, you don't want to
Yeah.
swallow.
I know.
Like you don't want to swallow your own spit.
Start
You don't want to
praying
drink
to God.
water. You don't want to eat.
That's
Nothing.
crazy.
Like I just...
Wow.
Yeah.
Just so
May we be
they
delivered
feel
from
that.
this, bruv. Do you know what? Everyone poo,
You
man.
need to change your.
Nah,
method.
I think
You
this is
can
why
start
God
to-
brought me
yeah,
here.
Yeah.
Hearing your stories,
Yeah, no.
I'm gonna go back and be like, look, please, shit. Let's do
You
it now.
guys should be advocate for stuff like this.
No,
Honestly,
we
no.
don't. Listen, go
I'm
to
gonna
it.
tell her to fart and I'm gonna tell her to shit.
It don't change nothing. If he
Both
loves
of
you, he'll
them.
still
Yeah,
marry you.
Yeah.
Fact.
If
And
he
I'm gonna
loves
report
his
back.
story.
I'm gonna report back to you. Lot,
Yeah,
let
man,
you know how
he
it went.
farted on his knees, still married.
Yeah. No, no.
Stay
Go.
farting on his knees.
Stay fine.
Guys, I'm changing.
crazy.
If you're clipping
Yeah,
this,
you
make
come
sure
on
you
age.
put this part in. I am a changed man.
how we
I am a farting poo advocate.
Watch Manny come in the comments. She stays farting. I don't even like it. She don't even give me a choice.
Mad.
I feel like men do not move to women anymore
We
and
don't.
they just expect the women to come and say, hey, hello.
Give me a hint. Do that. You see that thing you're doing with your tongue? Do that one. Then I will know.
But
That's okay.
I believe in women moving to men. I always say, mark. If you want someone,
I
mark
agree.
happens a lot.
them.
Yeah.
It happens
Mark
a lot.
them. Like, you have to convince me that it was my idea for it to work.
Yeah.
Like with my husband, he made me think that he was my friend. But then I was like, I'm starting to like my friend. But he actually likes me the whole
He was
time.
also
but,
plotting.
but so I was like, I'm the
Plot
one that
twist.
like stuck it on him.
Okay.
Like we were friends and I stuck it on him. And then like we went from there. But I always say
I just
like,
think I can imagine you thinking, hey, yo, me and you.
You're mine now.
We'll go
I'm not-
together. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie
literally.
to you, like the first sentence I ever said to him was, what the fuck do you want? Not because because I was like, you're being weird. Like, why are you following me everywhere? You know, I gave him a little hint. I was like, let's take it there.
Yeah, it's time to go to the next level.
But I always believe that women should, if you like someone, you like the way they look, approach them. Because this whole thing of waiting for men to come to you, that's how you
miss your train.
You accept the man that you don't really want. Whereas if your spec is there,
go for the
even
spec.
if it's a little, me, I'm Nigerian, so it might be a little banter. I might cuss you.
But I think a lot of it is
nice.
A lot of
I feel like men are scared.
No, it's not that. It's the fact that London is too judgmental, innit? You know what I'm saying? Because if a woman starts approaching you, a lot of us that's a bit like you just do this to guys.
Every guy
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It is, I think women knowing that as well, that London's too judgmental, they don't want to take that risk. Because men can't.
But now we're all lonely.
Yeah, that's why you're single now.
Because also on the men's side, men are scared because of a lot of the all these masculinity situations. So I think most men that are sensible are yo, let me just stay in my corner. Do you know what I mean? And if she wants me, there'll be more than enough signal.
Yeah, but there's certain guys that women move to the
What is the signal though?
But I think with guys, I think you'd know, innit?
If you like all my pictures, if you like my stories. Yeah.
What does that mean? You're talking from
in person.
Oh, in person. The touching, over touching.
What if you don't
I say a dead joke and you start touching me.
Is it?
Yeah,
you like being touched?
I see what you did there. That was rude because I almost answered it. You can just tell if someone's over flirtatious with you in person.
Fair. I mean, I don't think I can flirt. I can insult. If I insult you, then
that's the flirting, though.
I don't know how to flirt in real life.
We gathered.
But I feel like the places we go to now is different, innit? Obviously, the older you get, back in the day, man used to move to things like raves and all that stuff. But now you're going to weddings, you're going to parties, do you know what I mean? Everyone's sitting down together. You might just start having a conversation with this one and it's flowing. You know, this one.
So you're still moving to people?
No,
this guy is just, what the hell is happening?
Silent but deadly. This one
is
calm, but
he's an instigator.
Sniper.
Yeah. No, don't move together.
You know what? One thing I found very attractive. One time, a long time ago, a woman bought me a drink.
Wow. Send it to his
and you drank it?
No, so we were there chatting and then she just noticed what I was drinking. I am a sucker for Long Island iced tea. That drink, that's my drink. And she just noticed and she's like, I got you a drink. I was like,
no way, that's crazy.
This is not how it works.
That's smooth. Okay.
That is very smooth.
And I felt, and then we just, so ladies, take that one.
How do you know when a girl likes you though? Away from that, if you're just chatting to a girl for the first time.
How do I know a girl likes me? I feel like when she starts being vulnerable. You know when a girl just starts telling you things that you don't need to know? Can you believe my period really hurts me this month or when she starts telling you stuff.
Yeah, you can be friends, bro. That means you're a friend zone. Just too comfortable.
Bro.
No, I would disagree.
You reckon?
Yeah. Girls don't talk about their period with anybody, bro. Once she gives you that talk.
Especially if you're I'm a lover girl, as we say. I'm friendly, but I'm quite stiff as well with men in particular. Because when you're talking to a new man, for example, not a new man as in moving to you, but someone new, you don't know how they're viewing you. Do you know what I mean? So you're kind of defensive a lot of the time. So I'm not going to be talking about what's going on in my life in any capacity unless I feel a degree of safety with them. Which obviously...
But you guys did also say that you like to be friends first, kind of not friends, but you know what I mean? Have that comfortable relationship first before you're thinking about...
Yeah, I'm a firm believer that good relationships that are intentional and you want to last long is built on friendship. And I think that's one thing that I'm so grateful for in my marriage. Me and my husband are friends first. We're homies. So, I can say this is TMI. The clots this month, madness, big. And he would laugh it off, right, okay, do you need anything? Nah, it's just a bit mad still. It's hey, let me not go to the toilet, it's a blood bath or something like that. Do you know what I mean? But I can joke with him because that's my friend. There's nothing I feel like I can't talk about with him. And it's never stiffness. I remember when I first got married, people were is your husband gonna allow you to do that? Or small things if I was even to cut my hair, what does your husband think about it? I'm like, bro, that's my bro. He understands me. It's not a thing of Am I allowed to? He knows me, I know him. Like, we're boys first. So it's not a thing of like, some women that be like, my husband doesn't really, no, I don't know how much.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
Like, we know each other on a level where it's like, I know what he's cool with and what he's not cool with, and he knows what I'm cool with and what I'm not cool with. But also, we allow each other to express ourselves whichever way we want, whether it's through our dressing or something. He's my friend. I've dated men that have been so strict that me laughing is offensive. You don't take anything seriously. You're not serious. Why are you laughing? That's not a joke. Please.
I see. I've had that because I'm a joker.
Yeah.
Like, I don't take nothing serious, and some people don't like that.
Just laugh, man. They don't want to laugh. Everything's serious. We're generational wealth, economy, politics. I get it.
And the thing is,
I can talk about that, but my God,
and also we're the worst people because we laugh about absolutely. We will laugh before we cry. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
We laugh at trauma all the time. Like, I'm the queen of dark jokes. Do you get what I mean? So
I love a bit of dark humor.
Hits the spot.
Me and dark humor
It's like this.
So to have someone that doesn't find shit funny or isn't lighthearted or isn't jovial,
It's draining.
It's
tiring.
Then you gotta
Yeah,
explain
man.
the jokes.
You got to
Like
explain
my
the
favorite
jokes,
show,
yeah.
which I don't know if anyone watches, Modern Family.
yeah.
Are you serious? You watching?
Yeah.
Greatest show ever.
Look, see,
This guy, I used to.
I say it all the time. Like, it's rare to find black people that watch that show.
Really?
Nah, I love Modern Family.
Really?
I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure it's a black person that recommended it to me.
I'm even in a Modern Family club on Instagram where we just send each other
Yeah,
Modern
that's
Family
so
videos.
Cool.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
That's very cool.
I'll send it to you if you want.
Yes,
That's how
please.
Modern
That's
Family-
so cool.
And we
I
just
don't
talk
go that
about
far,
Modern
man.
Family, different
I don't
things. And
even
like
know.
that
That's
kind of
crazy.
humor, that's my kind of humor.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, so when you're with someone that doesn't understand, it's like, bro, and I got to explain the joke, why it's funny.
Yeah, now it's dead because I've explained it now. And
Yeah.
everything's awkward.
Fake
Like, you just
news.
killed the vibe. But
Yeah.
like, I always feel like friendship is the best way to start
Facts.
first. So you can learn about each other, not from because I feel like when you just go straight into it, there's a lot of mind games. You lot don't know what you
Everyone's
think
putting
of
their
each
best
other.
foot forward.
Yeah.
Whereas when it's like friendships, like they've seen you finish. So now you can decide whether you want to be with me or not. I'm not hiding nothing. This is me.
Yeah.
And I'm very big of don't hide things
Who you
about
are.
yourself, like who you are. Because you end up in a relationship where you can't be yourself and then you're miserable.
Yeah.
Miserable.
I'm
Okay.
glad I farted on the knee on the first night
By
that we
the
spent
way,
together
That's
because
facts.
Now look
now
at
you
you.
know I mess.
Just farting all over the
Yeah,
place.
listen, I'm free.
Freely.
I've already broken the ice. I mess.
Freely.
I
She
farted.
messed.
She
I
messed.
mess.
Yes.
I love that
But
for
like,
you, my sister.
I've done that, and again, now if I fart, no one flinches.
It's not a problem.
If it sounds a bit bad, we might laugh. But that my guy's doing jumping jacks in my face to fart. So like, it's balanced. It's a house full of jokes.
So I
He's gonna
can't-
be watching this, thinking, "Why are you
You
expecting?" Yeah,
disgracing.
they've seen you finish. They've seen you finish.
There's something about men being open to being vulnerable. And I feel like we're living in a time where like a lot of men are just, and hence why they're not moving to women. I feel like they're scared to be vulnerable. They're scared that they're going to be seen in a certain type of way. They're like, everything's, well, both men and women, everything's so fearful, innit? So it's
because
like,
everyone's lying on the internet.
Everyone's like,
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, if my man can't do this.
Fair.
Oh my God, can't
Yeah.
do this.
Yeah,
You're all
yeah.
lying. And you can
Lying.
know what
we
else.
say this all the time. No one lives their fucking raps.
No
Like, I don't
one.
understand why we're doing this. We're doing performance.
Oh, you can't do this. He's got to have this. Got to have this.
Guys.
You can always tell when someone hasn't been in a serious relationship by the way they especially when they
The expectations are
the expectations
hell.
when they're saying on Twitter. I'm like, you've never been in a serious
Facts.
relationship before.
Yeah.
Because if you have, you know this is not how it works and this is not realistic.
Facts.
we definitely try to be like that on our podcast. We're very vulnerable.
Ah.
We say how it is.
Over-vulnerable.
Oh yeah, sometimes too vulnerable.
Yeah.
Sometimes we forget the cameras rolling.
As
Yeah.
we say,
Yeah. Although he's a bit hard. He's a bit.
this one's sniper.
Yeah, it's a bit hard.
He's
He-
there to get
He
you
doesn't
guys out.
overshare. He's very. I don't know what goes on in DT's house. You know what I mean? But me and Uzi, we be sharing. We definitely
I
overshare.
don't share. I
Uzi.
share a lot.
Uzi,
My personal
your
situation.
personal
bro.
situation. Think of all the things you've overcome.
You have. Bro.
Oh, no.
I feel like you still have
Is it
more
not
to
you that
share,
just
though.
said the other day in the earlier episode that when your partner does mess, you're like, okay, yeah, this is freaky. Of course
Yeah.
you overshare.
But this is my personal. Oh,
That's what, we're not saying anything wrong with it. We're just saying you are vulnerable.
Oversharing is good though.
But
I
DT
think
wouldn't say that,
vulnerability is
even if he
brilliant.
does
But it's banter to me.
No, I
It's
did.
not
Oh, I
serious.
did say. I
Do
like.
you know what I mean?
did
It's not
say that man
serious.
does it.
Maybe if it was
Dirty.
serious,
Yeah.
then
In the
I would
morning,
think
dirty.
twice.
Yeah.
But that
What's
ain't
that?
serious to me.
He said he doesn't mind it dirty.
No,
you
no,
wouldn't.
no.
You wouldn't say that.
No, I
even
wouldn't
if
say
you
that.
even if you didn't mind.
But you draw
no,
it
but
out
I don't
people.
though.
Yeah, but
But
yeah.
that's-
I've clocked.
But that's what it is, though.
He would draw.
He's probably more dirty than
Yeah,
me.
he could be more dirty, but he would
That's what
never
I said,
tell
but
you.
you know.
He would never tell
Well,
you.
I think I am.
I'm not saying it.
I try
I'm
stuff
not talking
out.
about this, but you probably might be more dirty than me. But you will say it because you're like, shit, I can't do it.
Nah, man. You know, I don't like this pictures you lot are painting.
It's not a picture, man. It's a fact. It's a fact.
I've clocked it. You draw it out of people, but
He
you
draws
use
it
the
out.
You're the sniper. You do your
my
pew pew,
God,
but you
I
don't know
like
where
this,
it's coming
yeah.
from.
You
I
got
like
to.
that. I like
Yeah,
that.
he got you like a.
Oh, man.
I think the
Nah,
first
I-
time I ever saw DT vulnerable on the pod was when we were talking about TMI trigger warning, about how we were abused by older women when we were younger.
Mm.
And that's when he said he'd been, I was like, I've been through it. He's like, I've been through it too. He's like, I was like, what? Like, I'd never know this guy to share anything like that. Do you know what I mean? But conversations like that are the ones that show that, bro, it's okay to be vulnerable as a man. Do you know what I mean? And hopefully, if we can shift that, then maybe more men will start being vulnerable with women, and then we'll start moving to women again. In Jesus' name.
I mean,
I mean, they're still moving to women, but in
Not
different ways.
really.
Not really.
Why?
Did you not
Not
see the other day? There was a
really.
whole
Is it?
thread on it. Women say they're not getting moved to
They're
anymore.
not. Yeah.
I swear.
Yeah, bro.
They're not.
Even online.
Remember back in the day, like even like carnival, and maybe this was wrong, but we'd go carnival and you just see a girl dancing and you go up behind her. Do you know what I'm saying? Back when we were younger, please forgive me, but that's what we used to do.
Yeah.
And yeah, she'll look back and then she'll look at her friends, give you the nod, and you'll continue, or she'll be like, no, and then move on. Now you can't do that. Even in a club, we used to go,
But what
when
do
you
you
go
think? Why do you
clubbing.
think that is? Do you think it's just barely based on what you just said now?
What did I
Like
say
in
again?
terms of men being vulnerable, do you think that's what it is though?
No,
What do you think?
I feel
yeah.
like men being vulnerable is just something that will help us get back to the place where men are comfortable enough to move to women. Do you know what I'm saying?
And also, women
go
will
on.
also find it like, I feel like sometimes when a man is honest, there's
Yeah.
authenticity. So you're not now, again, as someone that's quite defensive straight away, when you see someone being a bit more authentic, a bit more softer, you're like, okay, I'm not as threatened by you. Do you know what I mean? Like you're actually a real person. I think everybody,
Right.
I hate that everyone plays it cool. Everyone's trying to be cool boy,
Yeah.
cool girl. And we're really not. Me and Steph talk about this all the time. We're not, the
We're
reason
the worst.
we're not cool. Like,
but we'll play. But we only feel like we need to play it cool when we're not safe, and that's why I feel like
yeah.
when the mind games
Well,
and
you two are off the. You two are taken now.
yeah,
You two
because
have
we
been-
stopped playing the game. We load the gun and the ring
You
came
know
out.
the gun and the ring
But
came
like
out.
again, it's through friendship. But when you don't feel safe, that's when you don't feel comfortable being vulnerable because you don't know what's going to be used against you.
But what do you think about the whole dancing thing? Or
I
back
feel- I
in the
feel- I
day
feel
when you
like-
could
I
walk up
think-
to women and dance.
I think the reason why it doesn't happen now is because people are scared of being accused of being
Inappropriate.
inappropriate.
That's
And,
one
and
thing I was
nowadays,
thinking
it's
about.
not a
But it-
confrontation thing. Is I'm going on Twitter to say this guy's a creep.
It's a creep. Yeah. This
But
is
also,
it.
it's about, because it's a valid thing, don't get me wrong. I think we need to start talking to each other again to be able to understand body language and what it's saying when someone feels uncomfortable. Because I think sometimes, again, as I say, certain men come up to me, I'm like, you're making me feel uncomfortable and you're making me sit. Not you're making me sit, but this, I don't know how you're reading. You're not reading that this is
In the reading
uncomfortable.
room, yeah.
But I don't think like men and women are talking to each other enough,
So
even as friends.
to add to your point, I think it lies in around that area there.
Communication.
I feel like that never existed. I feel like women have had to always kind of get on with it. Men have just always been, I'm coming to move to this person. And you guys have kind of like just gotten on with it.
Mhm.
And I feel like then there was a period of time where women were fighting back in terms of, nah,
No, yeah.
you need to learn this. You
Which
need
is
to,
true.
like
yeah,
what you're to
yeah.
the point you're saying. And I feel like, but then it then got weaponized, I believe, right? To the point now where men are now scared, right? To the point where it's like, you know what, let me just stay in my corner, like to the point you just made about go on Twitter, But where I feel like the resolution needs to be, which I still don't think enough men are actually taking accountability in that sense, is like, okay, cool, let's now learn.
Yeah.
I feel like that's not
because
been
it's
done.
simple. You
Yeah.
speak to your
It's
female
not been
friends,
done,
like
yeah.
generally, and this is why I'm always like funny when people will say, oh, men and women can't be friends, or a man particularly will be like, oh, like I don't trust male friends. I'm like, okay, so you're tapped, because you need to be able to have platonic friendships with the opposite sex to be able to understand them. Because if you're just looking at them as a sexual being, all you're gonna see the opposite sex as is a sexual being. Now they're just commodities to just use in that way.
Men, instead of like trying to be like, let me learn, I feel like what they're doing, like get more money and just get more girls. Get more girls. That's what it is. It's like, oh, just, do you know what I mean? I feel like that's
we
what
are privileged because we have sisters. Some men don't even have sisters.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I've got 7 sisters. So growing up, these guys know, bruv, even when I'm not with my sister, I just want to be around women. I love being around women. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm a ladies' man. I love the ladies. So some men are not exposed to that.
Yeah.
So if they go around, like I've got a lot of female friends and it's literally platonic in a way. So it's like, if you don't have a lot of those examples in your life, all you're going to do is look at women like commodities.
Yeah.
And if she turns you down, hell hath no fury. Oh my goodness.
I feel like for me as well, it's also, what makes it difficult is like, I feel like the rules changes depending on the guy. If the girl's feeling the guy, then it's like the rules change. If she's not feeling the guy, then that's more. It's like, come on, it's like man them sometimes as well. Like the energy, like let's be real, the energy I would probably give a girl I'm feeling compared to a girl I'm not feeling sometimes might differ.
That's true, but then
You know what I'm
again,
saying?
I think
I
it's
don't know
about
if that makes
learning
sense.
that though. Like I think, and this is why I say having female friends is useful, because you can be like, oh, because I'll say it, if I find somebody attractive, I'm more open to talking to them. If you're not attractive, and I don't personally find you attractive, why are you talking to me?
And that's their prerogative though, is it?
Yeah,
but I think
that's the issue I'm speaking
the point
to.
he's making is kind
We
of
need to
valid
still
in a
learn
way.
how to kind of like be the same.
Because
but
I think with
this
men,
is-
either way, with men, and I can maybe you could tip out is if there's a girl that you know maybe you're attracted to, she comes talk to you, like you said, we're more okay, cool. If it's a girl you're not attracted, comes talk to you, we still kind of give off a decent energy.
Yeah.
We don't do the thing. I don't.
No,
Why are you
man's
trying
not
to?
even feeling
Like,
it. Why
yeah,
you
man, we don't do
talking
that.
to
We
me?
still kind of
Yeah,
like
fair to you.
we'll talk to you.
And then after the whole shebang,
nice
it's
to
like,
meet
oh,
you.
yeah, man
Have a
got
lovely
girls,
day.
you know, man was just-
I feel like with women,
But we know
but-
intention though, and that's the difference. We generally we'll have an idea of intention. So when men are coming up to us, we're kind of like, all right, we're gonna be polite and then like, okay, hi. What is the purpose in this conversation? And that sounds very harsh, obviously.
And that's where maybe sometimes the problem could be. Sometimes.
Why?
No, what I mean is like trust me. I feel like again, don't get me wrong. I think is like what we're discussing is a plethora of problems, isn't it? Yeah, what it is. We've discussed one of them. Men need to learn the language and how to understand some of these things and body language, all of that. But then also is also the responses as well. Like to his point in terms of like when like especially okay, you could be a guy just standing there just scoping, observing, right? And then you see a guy move to a girl and he's the kind of guy she wants, right? And he moved to her in a very wild way. But because I'm not talking to you for you guys. You guys are obviously high up there mentally, like you're you know what I mean, you're clued up. But he gets a good reception from that, right? Because she wants him anyways.
Yeah.
So it's like he gets
I get
away
what
with
you
more,
mean.
but then it's like, if it's a guy, I'm like, okay, cool. I'm gonna, that works. I'm gonna move to a girl and then you're not her type and then you're on Twitter. And then it's like, raw. So I think, do you get my point?
I get that.
Yeah.
Because I feel like, okay, so from my point of view, even if you're attractive and you approach me aggressively, I'm still gonna hate it because you made me feel unsafe.
Because that's
Do you get
you,
what I mean?
but that's
Yeah.
you.
I
So
think
what do we
personal
deem
thing.
as like aggressive? Because I feel like you got to remember as well, you need to tailor where it is that you're getting moved to or whatever. Like if I can talk about an event I'm going to now and I know what's going to happen there. You can't compare moving to a girl at a wedding to moving to a girl at a night out.
Yeah.
Like in a day party.
But
or
you
some-
can though,
You
because
can.
you
Should I tell
just
you
start
what?
conversation.
No, I know what you're saying, but it's like the environment, like, plays a part in how, do you know what I'm saying? Because I'm guessing in a wedding, we're in a table, food, sitting down, you know what I'm saying? We're all on the same table. Okay, cool. How you doing? You introduce yourself to people you're sharing a table with or whatever. But now we're at like a day party or whatever. Me and my guys, we got our table. this is just
A
our
lot of
section.
testosterone in the
You
air.
understand? So it's like, man, them are up in the air, bottles like hanging. Like, so for me, as a girl, I'm not gonna expect a guy to talk to me like the same way he'll be when he's not intoxicated.
I feel like
but
that's
they
so
expect
good
that,
wrong.
though.
Yeah.
I feel
But
like
I
that's
know
what
it's
you're so
but
wrong.
it's
Yeah.
difficult because bro, I'm having a good time.
Testosterone is high.
You understand? So I wouldn't use. So I feel like people need to also use that as a gauge. As okay, cool, I get it. It's the environment. As long as they're not aggressive or doing that in like grabbing your hand, doing. You're not gonna expect someone that's been drinking.
I mean,
liquor.
okay, what
It's
do you think?
difficult.
What's aggressive? Like without touch. Obviously, I think anyone trying to grab
Actually,
you,
I want to know.
that's
I want to know.
automatically
Okay,
a cancel.
so
What's other than that? What's aggressive?
it's tonality. So
Well, it's Nigerian. So what else?
Yeah.
Where do you go from there?
So let's leave
Okay.
no, there's soft Nigerians.
Where?
So,
Oh, by the way, I've yet to meet them.
I've got a soft Nigerian, I can't lie.
Oh.
Yeah,
I've got a soft Nigerian.
Really? Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's definitely more so tonality and body language. I think I respect people coming to me and having general conversation with me like I'm a person, rather than like, what you saying? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, where you going? What you doing? Oh, what do you do? Like, have a conversation. Because if you come in with, so what you... so you want to sex me? That's all I'm getting.
But there's girls that like that though.
I think that's a personal thing though. I think
And
it's,
that's why it's
I think
weird,
it's
isn't
more
it?
that stuff like that is a reflection of how you value yourself. I value myself very highly. I think I think I'm an exceptional
I like
woman. So if someone approaches me like speaking to me in a certain way, I'll be like, bro, do you know who you're speaking to?
Yeah.
In my head, I'm like, what made you think you can come to me like that? Like, the way I value myself, the way I see myself, I'm like, you can't speak to me like that. Some girls may have it, not to say I'm not dogging them or anything, but I think it's all about how you perceive yourself as well. I know what is unacceptable to me. So how you approach me, if I find it unacceptable, I'm not even entertaining you. I don't care if you're attractive or not attractive, because if I start allowing you to misbehave from the very beginning,
and that's where you're gonna.
And also, it's like, even if you're attractive, you don't have you're not showing the aspects of what I would need from a partner. Do you get what I mean? Because if you're already making me feel, first interaction, I already feel like, oh, this is too much. I'm now forcing myself to be here now, going to date you, forcing myself
because
to
you're
sit.
fine.
Because
Like, looks aren't enough.
Well, you guys are
not
high
enough.
level women. That's why you guys are high level.
High profile.
Yeah, high profile.
Hey, don't use
it's-
that word though. Last time they used high profile, please.
It's
The whole of
crazy,
Nigeria
innit? Because
Twitter.
I feel like for me, I think the environment where you're getting moved to is going to play a part on how the night goes. I just think
I would like it
personally.
not to though.
Yeah,
That's the thing.
I know. As
Ideally.
mad
I
as
think
it
the
sounds,
reality, you're
that
right.
is what
innit?
it is.
But
because
boys should learn to be not be like
it's
that.
gonna be like difficult, innit? Do you know what I mean?
I still feel like if you still like the girl, you still got to come to her.
Yeah.
Correct? Even
Yeah,
if she's a
100%.
table hopper.
Bro,
Even if
listen,
she's a table
I think
hopper.
I know what you're
you can't
saying.
ignore what he said.
Bro,
I'm telling you,
I didn't
with-
ignore it. I
with-
said, whilst I
with
agree,
most men-
but you still chose her.
No, I
you
mean,
still like her.
What we're
so you
trying
got
to
to
do,
approach her like
obviously,
you
we're
like
trying
her.
to preach like we should, change this mindset. But the reality of it is genuinely, let's be real, the way most men are wired is you sit back, you observe. That girl is looking like a table hopper to your point of view. This is how she's moving. This is how most
She's
men
been
would
talking
do.
to that guy.
And they'll
She's
be like,
hugged that
oh,
guy. She's
okay,
talked this
cool.
guy.
But then why are you
When they
talking
get-
to her?
Wait,
though?
hold on,
No.
no, but
That's
she
what-
might
bro.
know them. To be fair,
That's
she
cool.
might know
That's
them.
cool, but
And
you
that's
gotta
the
remember,
friends. But his approach now, like with most men, they're gonna try and tailor their approach to what their outlook, what they think. Do you know what I mean? So to his point, them lot on the table, that doesn't mean the same guy that approaches you in the way you want to be approached will not approach another woman in a bit what you might deem as a bit more aggressive or rude way.
Yeah,
Trust
but
me.
you'd work. I think sooner or later, when you speak to that person, you'd work it out. Like I would
Yeah.
like somebody who that
Consistent.
that's their character. Because if you're now doing like, there's no stability there. You're just there's no discipline.
And also,
telling
it
you,
says
that's
a lot
most
about
men.
your character. I
Yeah.
know you can judge women by how they carry themselves, but I would like to think even with the table hopper, you're still
Still
polite
respectful,
and being
yeah.
respectful.
No.
Because if I even see you being, you're nice to me, but you're being rude to her because of how you perceive her. Nah, you're not actually a nice
No, but this is what I'm
person.
saying. It's not about being rude. You're not gonna go to someone and say, talk to them disrespectfully. But what I'm saying to you, got to remember, like he said, men are observers. Based on what you see, that's even can dictate what the longevity of your relationship is with that person.
Yeah, but
So
it's
for
what
me-
you're perceiving at the time, not what's necessarily the truth.
But we live in a time and we live in a world where, especially the UK, people are judgmental.
But we know that's a problem, though.
Yeah, exactly. We understand that,
Yeah.
but you have to adapt to wherever your environment is. If I'm in a place where
that's allowing things to change you. When
I know
how
what
do you
mean.
want to be?
No, 100% I agree with you, but the reality of it is people are gonna judge based on what it is they see. Do you know
Yeah,
what I'm
but
saying?
I think the older we get, the more we have to understand that, like, not like perception is only one view of a whole
Mhm.
of a whole picture. So it's like that girl could be on the table today, and tomorrow she can be at her own. She can have her own table. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
So we always have to move with a. And this is the thing. I think a lot of us, UK in particular, have preconceptions, and we live off those preconceptions. We judge and we talk to people off those preconceptions, and we just need to take a bit of time because we're multifaceted. We're most of us know we're more complex than one picture will paint us.
Yeah.
And we know we're judgmental. So we're all sitting here saying, we're judgmental. We're not talking to one another. It's like, okay, but we're not doing anything about it. And now nobody's dating and everyone's lonely.
Now everyone's lonely. I think we need to.
No, but
as much as like. Again, I say it's personal in terms of like what you find acceptable as a woman in terms of someone moving to you. But I feel like also with men, like lead with kindness and also remember the same way you're judging her is the same way she's judging you. You're both in the club at the end of the day. You're both in the there's a woman out there that has an issue with you being in the club. The same way you have an issue with her hopping tables, but it doesn't mean that you're not worthy of respect or being approached in a polite manner. And I think especially in this time where you know, a lot of people are relying on social media, etc., to make human connections. I think it's really important that we learn to judge people beyond a picture, or beyond
100%.
how I perceive myself. Because you can see me in the club tomorrow, hey, tequila everywhere. I
Miss
come
Fatty
home,
Fatty.
but then when I come back,
Also talk to those women as well that would make genuinely guys that come very calm and try to do. And it's this one is soft. You know, you have the girls.
I hate that.
You know the
I hate that.
Go to those
She's immature.
immature.
Because
that's also that
personal.
aspect of it as
She's
well.
immature, but another woman you may approach her like that, and she's like, actually,
That's what I
thank
need.
you so much.
Yeah.
Even if she's not attracted to you, she'll be like, I'm not.
That's
I'm not
respectful.
interested.
Do you know
I'm
what I
going
mean?
to have a conversation with you. Thank you so much for
For
approaching me.
Yeah, that's it.
I'm not interested. Or I have a boyfriend, etc. But I hope you have a lovely time. Like,
Boom.
see you later. Whatever.
You like high level women.
And
you
let's give each
understand?
other more grace, man.
Yeah.
100%, bro.
Everyone's so harsh.
Why?
100%.
Like, if I do make a mistake, or maybe, or it would
Tell me,
probably
like,
never
yo, I
be me,
don't
but
like
let
the
me
way
know,
you
be like,
spoke to
the
me.
way you just spoke to me wasn't nice. This time, do better. And I'd be like, do you know what? My bad. Don't go straight to Twitter or TikTok and do story time on me. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because sometimes people do make mistakes.
And that's, again, it's
And this is not the predators.
maturity.
Like, the predators are
Yeah,
different.
no.
Like, ooh,
Predators
I
exposed.
went
They need
out
to be
last night.
exposed.
Please.
I'm like, girls, I went out last night.
But
Let me
yeah.
tell you what happened.
This guy
And
came up,
story
he wouldn't
time.
leave me alone. Like, maybe some people are on the spectrum without even knowing, haven't been diagnosed.
It's
You know
true.
what I mean?
That's
So
true.
he
I
doesn't
find
even
that out a lot.
realize
That's
he can't read the room, he
Yeah,
can't read
yeah,
emotions.
yeah.
He doesn't realize that you're not into him.
100%.
Just talk to
like-
him and be like, listen, sorry, like I'm not feeling this conversation respectfully, rather than going to make a story on him, bro.
We have a problem.
Yeah,
Lots
100%.
of problems.
But this
that
is
need
what,
to
but
be
see,
dealt
this is
with.
all boils down to the fact that we don't know how to speak to one another.
Yeah.
That's why we can readily speak to a screen before we speak to other
Facts.
humans.
And also, I do
Yeah.
understand
That's true.
it comes a lot from us men, patriarchy and everything. And
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
I get it, and that's something we can't take away from. But I still think
But
we can
what
work
works,
together.
though, this
Let's
is
work
the thing. We
together.
can say this is the
Yeah.
reason, this is the reason, but what actually works for like how we're progressing
Yeah,
as a society?
That's
Do
why
you
the
get what I
birth
mean?
rate is low.
Yeah, because everyone's
Because
lying
no
to each
one-
other.
yeah.
The birth rate is low, but
no
now
one's
dating.
No one's having babies.
But also, energy fees are high.
Yeah.
By the way,
1,200 is not a joke.
crazy.
Yeah, kids
But-
are crazy expensive.
Again, we're all lying to each other. Like, we need to stop fronting. Actually, what do you like? What do you like? Not what.
I like to be baby spoon.
Okay.
Yeah. I just felt like this
What
is
does
time
that-
to be honest.
What do you mean? In what way?
I want to be held, DT.
You know
I
what?
just-
More men need to
Cradled.
admit that.
I'm gonna admit
Men
it.
love it, you know.
Men
They
love to be held. They love to
love
be
what?
cradled.
Like
Like
to
to
be
be
held.
cradled.
I want to be.
like, so
I want to be
The
cradled.
woman
like a
will
baby.
be behind them.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then just
And
And
they
you
will be
hold
the
me.
front.
you just hold.
like
They
what?
laying on lap, you know, the
Spooning
head's
me.
resting here.
Do you like being spoon?
I want to be spooned.
Sometimes.
See? Like, let's be
See,
comfortable.
okay.
Let's have
It's
this
fine.
conversation.
But don't say-
Normal,
let's
we're
break
not-
barriers.
Yeah.
You said it
It's
like
the
you're
word,
not the
isn't it?
provider.
Yeah,
You
the
are.
He said, I like to be.
I want to be held.
No, not held, but you made it
See,
sound
I
like
wanna be vulnerable.
How often do
Every
you get
day,
held?
on God.
You get held every day?
Every day.
nicely.
You get held every day?
No, I want to be held every day.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, but how often do you
But
currently?
rarely.
Rarely.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Sorry.
Sorry.
Spoon me and
He said sorry.
put your hand on my chest so you can feel the heart that belongs to you.
Do you know?
boss.
Who'd you say that to? Who'd you say that to?
My darling.
That's Igbo
Put it.
romance.
Put it and you hear it. And then feel the rhythm.
Feel the rhythm. Do you know what I really like? Because my mum died when I was 6, so I haven't really had that mother figure, yeah. But I like when a girl takes, like, let's say we're eating at a restaurant and I got a little crumb and she's like, oh, let me get that for you.
This boy, what he's looking for is not in the market. You see, we need to make a custom list.
Don't mess.
Wipe my face anytime when you
Guys,
see
isn't that time when a woman looks after you, like, oh, babe, let me get that for you? And
No,
she
but a
does
lot
it.
of women are
Does
willing
that.
to do that.
Yeah,
Once
women.
you drop the mind games, we can all be
It's
wiping
true.
crumbs and all of
It's
that and
true.
be free.
It's
I think
just
it's breaking that barrier.
Breaking the barrier.
Breaking the
Guys,
barrier.
stop being judgmental, man.
Yeah.
Treat everybody the same.
Come on
Yeah,
now.
like
And
just be
women, be
open.
open.
And I just don't even understand how you can judge someone you want. To me, that's crazy.
But this is what blows me, because we're all trying to find love. We're all looking at each other like, oh, you're attractive. And then we're fighting.
Then I'm fine. I'm going to start judging. Why are you table hopping? Then
The
don't
one
like
that
me
even
then.
kills me is when you see someone that you like, whether it's in the club or at recess or whatever. You won't say nothing. You come on Twitter, guys, help me.
How many times? Doing search party. Doing search party.
To take pictures, snap photo of the back of his head. You're coming to come to us. Just come and find.
We should do what?
You want to come and use my courage?
Us
Just to
that
blow
have
your
like to
alarm.
She was
fight.
doing guy at that time now. That's
To
why
do
she was
shit.
doing
I'm
guy.
not
Yeah,
doing
she was
it.
doing
Always
guy.
find them for them. So we're even spoiling these kids.
Oh, so you don't be finding them as
They
well?
always find them.
They do.
Always
They
find
always
them.
find them.
Always
Yeah.
find them.
Or someone always at them. But I'm like, don't use my courage to come and
Big
secure.
man
You have
that's
to. If that's who
crazy.
you like,
Go
approach
for it.
them.
That's why I don't like this generation. This generation is too microwavable. They want things quickly. We had to grind for the woman we want. You be there in the line. You don't know if you're the first or the last. But you be there in that line, hoping to shoot your shot at this woman. You don't know if you're going to get rejected. You don't know if you're going to end up on Facebook. Back then we had Facebook. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you still. But these days you can go on Hinge. You can go on Tinder.
People don't want to hunt.
You know what's mad? People don't even fall asleep on the phone no more.
Do you know what? These
Don't
things
they?
piss me off.
They must
5-day pass.
They must
No,
do.
They
people
don't.
do
They
that.
do
No,
not
I'm
fall asleep on the
telling
phone
you.
the way we fell asleep on the phone.
People, you know what people do now? WhatsApp voice note.
Yeah. Guys, I'm shouting, but I'm
That's what
passionate.
they're doing now.
I'm
That's what's
passionate.
happening now.
Do you
bro.
know 5-day
They
pass?
must play. You must
fall asleep.
FaceTime. You must.
Yeah, like FaceTime.
Yeah, but they might
Then
FaceTime
fall
on
asleep,
a
yeah.
Nah, the people
Nah,
don't
it's
do.
a
Nah,
quick
people
thing.
don't be falling asleep no
It's
more.
like, bro, I got work in the
Think about
morning.
where is it? Where is it
Yeah.
then? Where is people? Where is
Yeah,
it?
where's the
Yeah,
love?
fair,
You can
fair.
see the society is in
Back then we were
dismay,
in
bro.
deep love.
It's
Do you know how much I
man.
loved my girl at the time of 5-day pass? That we even swapped phones. She said, you take my phone, I take yours.
That's crazy.
Just to show each other that we don't fear nothing. No one's going to call.
So we don't
No,
fear
that's
nothing.
it.
Major trust.
Yeah, that's major. innit? This guy
A
with
very
mad.
risky
It
game.
was a risky game.
So that's what he was on.
Bro, I love this
You
girl.
know,
You see all the best
Remember, I
stuff
told
cussing
you, we even...
Toenails a
See
bit
the
brown.
group
See the
chat.
group
Yeah,
chat?
group
Yeah. His toenails a bit brown. You
Yeah.
go inside the group
Group
chat
chats.
just to see me cussing.
The
No,
girl
we didn't,
group
luckily
chats.
we didn't have group chats then. We didn't have WhatsApp
That's
back then.
crazy.
Yeah, we didn't.
Yeah.
Me and
No
this girl
WhatsApp.
was so locked in at 16 that we bought baby clothes
For whose
for
child?
our future child.
Nah, that's
remember you said
that's
this
a
What comes
That's
to
a new
lover
level of love.
boy?
Listen, we went to, it wasn't even a charity shop. It wasn't even
Can
Mother
you-
Care. It was one of those Oxfam Mother Cares or whatever with secondhand baby clothes. I remember we bought baby clothes.
Hey, Ugandans.
You can laugh.
Ah,
Yeah.
yeah, I love this girl. We
Lover
swapped
boy.
photos. Ah, my
Wow.
sweetheart.
Your sweetheart.
Yeah. Well, she's not married, but somebody
Hey.
else.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
sorry.
I'm
She's
not.
your sweetheart.
No, as in then,
Back
not
then,
now.
then. Do we want to move on to Reddit Realness?
Sorry.
Let's do Reddit real
Before Uncle
this.
Brent.
Yes, please. But this was great.
This was
great.
fantastic.
I learned, my parcel, vintage parcel has arrived.
Vintage, please.
Oh,
sponsor
Mr.
this
Man has
woman.
messaged you. Or
God,
is it
please.
notification?
No, I sent this one to the locker.
Oh.
Because I'm getting desperate now. Hey.
Just do click and collect.
Hey, I said, let me go and collect it
Bro, that's why I
quietly
used to,
from
we
little
didn't have
locker.
that back in
I'm
the
like,
day.
bro, I bought this last year.
Yeah, I've been gaslighting
I
him.
bought this last
This
year.
You don't see me wear.
That means you don't pay attention.
Don't pay
Hey,
attention.
it came fresh.
Jesus.
Hey, God. Deliver me, please.
Oh, man, that's
Vintage
hilarious.
Vintage is just Reddit realness. Am I overreacting? Guy I'm dating gets up and peed in his room. There's nothing that you will not see on
No,
this
what
app.
do you mean? I don't get that.
Oh,
They're
he
in
might.
jail.
I think he
It's
might be
America.
sleepwalking.
He peed in his room.
Let me read it first.
Yeah.
Hey. Okay, so I've been dating this guy for about a month. So far, he's been really nice, but I notice he drinks pretty regularly. That word nearly spun me. Forgive me.
Regularly.
Regularly. that is a quality I don't like, but it wasn't anything too crazy. One night he had a couple mixed drinks and took some melatonin. Didn't think much of it at the time. We go to bed and then an hour later he gets up. I ask, "Are you okay?" He then proceeded to piss in the corner of his room. I was horrified. I didn't know what to do. I yelled for him to wake up and stop, but he didn't. He emptied the tank completely and then went back to bed. I got up and went to the couch to gather my thoughts. I then woke him up and he apologized and cleaned it. Since then, however, I'm just completely disturbed. I don't believe in getting the ick really, but this definitely is the closest thing I've experienced to that. I realize this could be the mix of melatonin and whatnot, but I just can't look past it. It grossed me out so much. Am I overreacting?
Yes.
No.
She don't like him.
Yeah, you go first.
She don't like him. No, like, okay, poor boy was sleepwalking and he peed in his sleep.
I'm not gonna lie, if I'm just dating you.
Yeah, but he's sleepwalking.
Okay, but I'm just dating you.
But he's not even aware of you when he's sleepwalking.
Me that's afraid of the dark, demons and witches, is now someone that sleepwalks that I should be dating, Christiana. I know my strengths
it's so
and I know my capabilities.
It's so
and from the moment you're rising up out of bed and you're not even awake, I cannot.
Are you alright?
Sleepwalking is common.
Too much Nollywood. I can't.
Many things are common. Do you know what I mean? People that take drugs are common. Doesn't mean I'm gonna date one. Do you know what I mean? You go and date your fellow drug users and leave me.
For someone that just moves in their sleep, it's sleepwalking.
Bro, listen, I'm sorry. I'm with you on this, yeah. If a girl woke up DT in the middle of the night and when I'm pissed in the corner and I got up and came back into the bed, you're telling me I should just continue like life is normal?
But life is normal, but have a conversation, especially you know that is a condition. Okay, maybe now that you're in the picture, there's probably is a remedy. Maybe pour cold water in their face.
Look at this
or
guy.
something. There must be something that can be done to wake them up.
Everybody is allowed to like what they like.
I think when people sleepwalk,
yeah, because I don't know much about it.
I think they will sleepwalk in their routine, in their habit. So like, say how you walk around your house.
Yeah.
You know? So generally, a lot. I think most people that sleepwalk, I feel they will go to the toilet but they'll be sleeping, so you won't know.
Yeah.
It just so happened that it might have looked, obviously because of the drink melatonin, their subconscious skew of the house might be different. So that's why they've just gone there rather than gone. Do you know what I mean? Being able to work out where the toilet actually is.
There's nothing normally, because you seem very versed in this region. You know what I mean? So there's nothing you could do to wake them up to cut that. Like,
so apparently, when the stuff I've read about it, it's dangerous to wake them because it's like you see if someone on you when you're sleeping, you're going. Do you know what I mean? Like it's gonna raise everything because they're not awake.
Have to let it happen.
Pardon?
Have to let it happen.
I think they would then go to. Obviously, you talk about it, so they might go to the doctor. The doctor might be like, okay, it's elevated by this, that, the other. But obviously, it's stress as well.
No, but
there's a lot of things.
It's not.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It's elevated because of the alcohol.
I feel like the alcohol because I
be
used to date someone that drank a lot, and one of the biggest issues I had with it was that when he's in that state, he would piss anywhere.
What do you mean?
But is he awake when
he's awake? But my thing is with this, like I understand that you can sleepwalk and stuff, but he's also drank as well, and that was already a concern for her, and that's what I'm thinking about. Yeah,
fair enough.
Excuse me. What do you mean piss anyway?
Piss. We could like be on the street and
you pull up
try
and
piss, like, or like in the house. You would even like go to the toilet. He would just try and piss somewhere.
Wait, what?
That's what I wanted to understand.
Very like, oh my God, I was very, very young.
What the hell?
He would like piss. He could piss in his room.
Like
in that state, like he would just like when you're in that state, he would piss anywhere. And he was one of the I think it was like one of the main things where I was like, I cannot.
I mean,
I hear that.
I can't even be out with you. We can't even go out anywhere because if you drink too much, you might just piss in the middle of the restaurant.
Now understanding that skew on it, understanding that view, I get why you would say that. I think obviously because I've heard of sleepwalking previously, that's why I take my view on it.
But was he actually sleepwalking? Let me actually see.
It has to be,
I don't understand if he was sleepwalking or if he was.
Well, he's got melatonin. So melatonin, I'm guessing he must have been sleepwalking, right?
Because melatonin will ensure you're getting that REM sleep.
That REM sleep will be dull.
But you're still pissed. Do you get it?
Okay, so it probably is sleepwalking. But I've taken melatonin.
Obviously, it affects people different.
No, but you don't. Some people are predisposed to sleepwalking.
Especially with alcohol.
Because for me, it's just like, bro, like, I feel like we've become a society now where, like, don't get me wrong, I love how inclusive we are, but people are allowed to say what they don't want, what they can't, they can't manage.
Yeah.
And just because I don't want to be with a sleepwalker, that doesn't make me a bad human being.
Yeah,
that's
terrible.
true.
You're terrible.
Because one time, like, I was on a podcast. No, was it our podcast when I said about that girl I was dating, and then the first time she slept over, she was on her period, but then she left her pad in just there in the toilet.
Yeah. Oh man.
And I'm like, bro, that put me off. Like, I'm just like, if you are not that clean, then that's not something. And then people were like, but yeah, this and that. But it's like,
maybe she forgot, innit?
yeah, but I'm like, I'm not saying anything's wrong with that. But I think I'm allowed to say, put it in the bin. Like, she just left it there.
Wait, she didn't even wrap it up in
No,
tissue?
it wasn't wrapped up.
What do you mean it wasn't wrapped
I
up?
told you this in the toilet.
Yeah, because I thought she
left it. Even in my house.
Wrapped up.
Wrapped up.
Yeah,
Would've been
you
no
gotta wrap
problem.
it in toilet paper.
Wrapped up would have been no
And there's a
problem.
special bin.
It was open, flat.
Oh, that's crazy.
Okay,
Like
so
that.
that's
Just
crazy.
red.
It must have fallen out of her knickers.
Oh,
It must have
shit.
fallen out of her
Well,
knickers. I'm not even
No,
gonna lie
but
to
she
you.
would know.
I'm sorry. It must, that's
that's
the only thing I
crazy.
can think of. Because
To
why
be
would
fair,
you leave it
I
out?
got inklings because this was the first time. Like,
Yeah.
didn't shower at the night
She
time.
didn't
before.
shower.
She didn't shower at night time before. But so I was getting inklings. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? I'm allowed to not want that.
Yeah, no,
Do you know what
for
I mean?
sure.
Like, so even in this same vein, I don't think I could manage being with someone that wakes up in the middle of the night and pisses
It's
in the
cans.
corner.
Yeah.
I can't- in my head, I'm thinking juju. I'm thinking in Uganda, something's happened in your
Guys.
family, something mad's going on. It's not right.
Ignorant, but I just know it would scare me.
It will scare me.
I'm already scared of the dark.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Come on, guys.
I get it would scare you. I think for me it would scare me as well. But when I have the conversation
Yeah.
and then
What?
You have an
But they're
understanding.
sleepwalking, so
Bro.
even if you
No.
talk to them about it,
no
they
in the
can't help
morning,
it.
this
There's
is what
no
I'm saying. 'Cause
conversations.
obviously, after that, that's how she found out he took.
Yeah.
But what if
melatonin
it's
and did
genetic
it.
now? It gets passed down to your children. Now they also sleep. There's sleepwalkers everywhere in the yard.
That's fine though.
I don't mind my children sleepwalking. I just,
Yeah.
if
You
I'm
just have
dating you, if I'm not locked in, if I'm casually dating you, I ain't gonna do
You
that.
still have a room to run out. You
I'm
can still
I'm
run.
not fully locked in,
You can
but
still
if
run.
Guys, I
my
don't think
husband
we're
starts
understanding what I'm saying.
tomorrow,
Obviously, I
I'm
have
there,
kids,
innit?
right? So I don't, if they're sleepwalkers, fine. But I wouldn't want them to be sleepwalkers because I decided to stay with their mum who was a sleepwalker.
Yeah, but
And then have
obviously by
kids
the
with her.
time you have kids with them, you would have loved the mum to have children with them.
It's not
Yeah.
going to happen. It's not, as soon as you sleepwalk, I'm also sleepwalking
you're
out of
the
the
same
relationship.
guy that when you were in love, you bought baby clothes. For
Leave
outside.
him. I
See,
don't
that's
know
what I'm
this
saying.
guy, bro.
So if it's the
I
right
mean, the
one,
receipt has been
because
brought up.
all you're saying is babe just gets up, might walk around the house and then goes straight back to bed. Like,
Nah,
but
nah,
you
nah,
wouldn't
nah.
like a lot of the time with sleepwalkers, you don't
Well,
even know
like
they're
I
sleepwalking.
said,
think
it's
also
ignorance.
depends-
It's
I
the,
think
it's
also
the fear
depends on
of
what
the
it is.
demon.
Yeah,
I think
I'm
it depends
ignorant.
what it is that they're
If
doing.
you're covered
as
in
well,
Christ,
innit?
it's not a problem. But
Because
anyway.
there's some that might wake up and go to the fridge, and I think the peeing it probably elevated
scare
it.
me.
Yeah, I think the peeing in the
I
room
like
is
it.
probably the one
The
that's
whole
a bit
house
mad.
was smelling like wee wee.
Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
You come out visit me, I'm like, sorry, you know he slept walking.
I think
again.
it's the
Bro,
peeing
we
in the
can't
room,
even
innit?
go on group holidays. What if I want to do like a why did I get married holiday with my boys and their missus, and you just wake
Why
up
would
in
you
the
wanna
middle of
do
the
that?
night
Who
and you're
cares?
just
In the
pissing in the
corner.
middle
Why
of
would
the
you
room?
want to do that? What does
I
that have to
just-
do with me?
Can I just say, I feel like it's not. So some people obviously it's a sleepwalk thing, like they do it all the time. But some people it's generally when they're more stressed out, when they've drank. There's certain so you can, like it's like anything you can maneuver.
My sister, I have too many
maneuver it.
problems in this world to now be maneuvering your sleepwalking. Do you know what I mean? Oh, let me
But
not
if
get
the
her too
person's worth it,
stressed.
they're worth it. If you love the person, you love the
Just to be
person.
clear,
You said that's a deal breaker
A deal
for him.
breaker.
yeah, if I'm locked in, like I'm locked in,
That's
calm,
different.
I can deal with it.
Yeah.
But if I'm casually dating you and I
Dating,
still
then
have
nah.
room to run,
Guys, when there's red flags, just run.
I'm gonna run.
Just
That's not a
run.
red flag, though.
Oh, that is for me, you know.
Peeing in the
Guys.
corner of the room is that. If you're sleepwalker and you went to go and buy a suya and you came back,
That's what I'm
okay,
saying.
cool.
Yeah. That's what I just
That's
said
a
to you.
good sign.
They
I
still
can
get
give you
peed
that.
in the room. That's
But
why
you're
they don't want it.
peeing in the room. I'm
My
smelling
sister.
it. I'm
My
perceiving
brother,
it.
please
We
don't
got
be
sorry.
scared. Just
But you
stress
see,
my
I'm
brother.
want to
Stress my brother.
She wants me to believe that I'm bad for not
You're
wanting to
stressing
stay with
my
someone
brother.
that's pissing
I
in the
think
corner.
it's what it is.
Yes.
If every time you
Have you been with
sleepwalk,
someone that
Okay.
transfer
No, no,
money
no.
to my bank account.
Uzi, ask our sister. Now,
You lot can't be subjective
if
with
it
your
was
sleepwalk,
feces, if it was feces, would you still stay with the person?
If they went in the corner of the room,
I know, just,
Your lip is
And
trembling.
not that good, nice feces. I'm talking about that runny one.
The worry just all over
Just
the walls,
everywhere.
everywhere.
Huh?
Jesus Christ.
And he didn't wipe and he's sleepwalking. For him, when he's sleepwalking, he
We're
does not
back
wipe.
to
He just
poo
gets
again,
back.
bro. Flip it there.
You are advocating for this.
Wait.
Yeah, okay
You answer,
then.
because now your lip is
advocate for
quivering.
the sleepwalk. Advocate for the
Sleepwalk
sleepwalk.
advocate.
That sounds mad.
Head is the head that wears the crown.
So,
Yes, exactly. Everyone
I
has
don't
their
like what
lines.
you're doing her, you know. This is not nice. This is not right.
Everyone wants to be what they said.
can I just say, right?
Do your real rap. What do you
I
do?
understand.
Live your rap.
I understand. Like, if I like them, then people is people.
You
so
clean
obviously,
shit.
Can you let her get her words out, please, please?
people
Bacardi.
is people. So I would be concerned because you've shat in a corner. What's happened? Because it's the same thing. Like, okay, if I was dating someone and they had diarrhea and they just shat themselves, I'm not going to be like, yuck, you're
That's
disgusting.
fine. Yeah,
Like,
that's fine.
we're humans. Shit literally happens. That's okay.
Fairs.
So if that be the case, that because I can imagine that when they wake up and they'll see it, they'll be like,
Raw.
I can't believe I did that.
do you get what I mean? So it's
That
like,
is fair.
I'll have grace because it's not, you're not intentionally now pooing all about the house.
Imagine you're already ashamed of what you've done. Now your potential future now
Nah,
left
has
you as
seen
well.
it. Yeah.
And she left you because of that.
Like,
You might
But
just
what
jump.
if it's every night?
well,
Yeah.
hopefully we'd work together for it to not be
Work
every night.
together.
But
But
if
it's
you
single kid.
yeah, but we'll have discussions and then
Yeah,
we can
but
see
you can
if
chat,
it's.
you're chatting to the conscious
But at
self.
this
I can't
point,
lie,
When
yeah.
he's
but at
unconscious.
this point, I'm in love with him now.
I
so
can't lie.
what? Do
You
get-
lost me at the point where you said you can't just slap them to wake up. You lost at that point. I checked out. At that point, I was like, this guy's
Bro.
because my
you
whole
can
thing is
stop
I'm
them.
gonna slap you before
Bro,
I slap you.
I don't care. The blood pressure goes up. Bro, you can't. Do you know what? To the human side, I hear it. I think it will be hard for me to let someone go just because they shat themselves.
You're lying.
One time.
You will. You're lying. You
But
will.
that's it. You only get
Scully,
one
you're
time.
A liar. You're
She don't
meant to
make-
leave.
She don't mean one shit.
That's
on
a
me.
lie again.
He's lying.
Because you
He's
felt away
lying,
when
bro.
the girl didn't shower before bed.
Exactly. But
I
you're
felt away, but
lying.
I was willing to say, okay.
You left her, bro.
No.
Don't do that. You left her.
Wait.
fam.
Why are you pointing at me, bro?
This guy has left a girl before, yeah, because she cooked and didn't bring his
Don't
food.
do that.
You did,
Don't do that.
bro.
No.
You did.
I hate when he does this.
you're one of
Oh,
those
you
guys,
did,
no,
bro.
okay, context. This
What's the
guy
context?
never wants to do that.
Okay, what's
The context is
context?
I'm a culinary master chef. Do you know what I mean? So I love
No,
cooking,
he isn't. By the way.
right?
Oh, God.
So I would go to her house. This was uni times, and I would cook for her, and I'd bring it to her on
Okay,
the tray.
fair.
Do you know what I
Okay,
mean?
fair. So it's not
But
reciprocated.
then when she came to mine for the first time, she cooked, came, sat down with her plate, and said, "Oh, by the way, the dinner's in the kitchen." I said, this treatment I was giving you, and maybe it was my fault, entitlement. You're not giving me the same treatment.
This is the premise of our conversation
that,
today.
though.
But
I
that's
get
not enough
that,
to leave.
though.
Is that enough
But
to leave?
can you see
Is that
how
enough
he
to
just
leave
let
the
that
love of your
context
life?
though?
it's not enough to leave.
It's
but
not enough to leave, though.
You
But
can
I
talk to them.
understand
Guys, there were
why he
other
left,
things. There
because
were other things.
you're not reciprocating the same energy that I'm giving you, and it didn't trigger anything. So that might not be someone you want
Well,
to
it's
go
a culture
forward.
thing, though. I think in their situation, it was a culture thing.
Yeah, even if that wasn't the only reason, but it was one of the reasons. But there was other flaws she had. I felt this person's very selfish.
May I ask,
Go ahead.
What's the culture?
Please
what was the culture?
Why? DT, on God, when I do this to you, I don't want to hear nothing.
You sniper.
What did I
Hey,
do,
I'm
bro?
just letting it be known going
What did I
forward
do,
because
fam?
you
Just-
draw out conversations.
I'll put both of
You
you
draw
on
out
time out.
conversations,
You
but
have to
cool.
walk out.
Don't worry. Anyway, yeah,
I
she
won't
was
say nothing
Caribbean.
anymore.
I guess it can be, but it also, again, I think when you are used to a certain behavior and you see someone's doing it for you, you'd also want to reciprocate for them. So I kind of understand.
That was my thing. And no, she was just a very selfish person.
Oh,
How's
interesting.
that more justified than
Wow.
someone shitting in the corner
We're
every
back-
night?
we're
What
back
do
to
you
the
mean?
poo-poo.
I just
No,
want
for
to know.
for the Reddit situation.
Yeah, the Reddit. How is that a more justifiable reason to leave than someone shitting in the
This
corner
is
every
what I'm
night?
Because
saying, bro.
this is a condition, bro. What are you talking about? They cannot help it. That they could have helped.
Okay, every night.
No.
Let's talk about you're gonna
That's
have
also a
conversations
condition.
with their conscious.
Yeah, it's a
But
cultural
the problem
condition.
is the unconscious version
Yeah.
of them.
That's also a condition.
It's a cultural
A
condition.
selfish
You can't help
condition.
that.
Yes, you
It's a
can help
condition.
being. Yes, you
No,
can
no,
help
no,
being
a lot of people
selfish.
can't.
A lot of people have been diagnosed though. with
By the way,
selfish shit,
diagnosed
so, yeah.
selfish, bro.
Mhm.
Like to the point where even birthday presents, like she'd just buy me socks. I'm out here buying bags.
She just has bad character. That's
Like, do you know
not.
what I mean?
That's.
I never forget. I bought her a Michael Kors bag. Back then, Michael Kors was big, you know.
Yeah.
You might
Not
remember
even
that.
Pop Boutique.
Nah, not Paul's Boutique, but Michael Kors. And I got boxers, not even Calvin Klein.
Oh, she hated
What
you,
one
bro.
did you get?
H&M.
Oh.
She hated you, bro.
What's wrong with
I'm not
H&M?
gonna lie to you.
Obviously,
know
nothing
what it
wrong with
was
them, but
then,
come on,
nah.
boy. Birthday
But
present.
it's reciprocating energy.
Nah,
She
yeah,
really-
So
she
when I
wasn't
put everything
reciprocating.
together, I said, nah.
She wasn't matching your
She wasn't
energy.
matching the
Yeah.
energy, bro.
But still, someone shitting in the corner.
This is what I'm saying to you,
Bro,
like,
that is
bro.
a condition.
I thought you don't want to come back to Poogate, but you keep back
We're
in
not
it.
being a
No.
bad person. You want me to clean the poo every
I'm
night?
not saying you're a bad person. I just say I might not.
So you would
You
stay.
will leave.
I might stay.
You won't
What's
leave,
mine?
Christiana.
Are you staying or you're not staying?
Depending on how much I like them.
Christiana,
Okay.
poo-poo that you can't even excrete without grossing yourself
All right,
out.
so
It's not the hard one where you can just pick up
Do you
with
know
a
why?
message.
Because I have cared for somebody before. So if I've cared for someone before,
damn,
I
she
can.
gets
But
that.
that's
different.
different.
Oh.
But this,
It's
obviously,
not-
this isn't. If I like them, it's just a condition. Like game is game.
So
If I,
you're gonna clean the poo.
no, I don't. They might clean the poo,
When they wake up in the morning, it would have dried by then.
and it's
You
easier
have
to
to
clean.
act quick. This is
Fair.
funny shit.
The house will be on a
Fair.
mad thing.
I
You
can't-
can't
I'm
have
never
no guest
coming
in the
over.
house.
chaos, bro.
I'm
I
never
can't.
coming.
You can't
Fly
have
is
no
just
guest in the
congregating
house.
around the
I can't.
house.
I
That's
mean, we
peak,
would.
man.
I would hope that we would be able to work around it. But if I
Yeah.
really like them, man,
Nah,
like,
let me tell you
humans are
something.
human.
One time, my son shit over my new sofa, and that's someone I bond, I loved dearly, and I felt like disowning.
It's not
him
the one
that
that's
day.
currently still there, is it?
Who, my son?
No, the sofa. I mean, your son. I hope he's still there. I hope he's still there. I hope he's still there.
Yeah, Bob's had to
Okay.
get a new cushion.
Okay, all right.
But I was pissed off. Now imagine someone I'm just dating.
Doing
Astaghfirullah.
in the corner. Every night I'm living in fear. I don't know when they're gonna rise up. And
You can't even have
but
sex with that
humans are
person.
human.
I can't sleep. I'm just awake, waiting for the moment. But they start twitching. I'm like, it's happening. Running to go get the gloves. Get the bleach, everything. I always have a bucket by my bed.
You
put all the cleaning
You make
products.
sure they sleep on the pads.
Every
You know the
night,
pads.
yeah. Babe, get on the pad. Get on the pad.
Make
sure
Carve
you're
a
sleepwalking, bro.
spoon with them.
No,
I have a bucket
oh yeah,
of
you
cleaning
can't
products
spoon
by
with
my side of the
them.
bed so I can
Bro.
rise up quickly, put on the gloves. When they finish, I'll
To
now
be
go and
fair, I
clean.
might sleep in a different room. I might
See,
sleep in a
look at all
different
But if
room.
you have to start taking all these measures, yeah,
Come
But
on.
no, but it's worth it. If it's a person worth it.
You love too much.
I love love. You know me. I love
To the
love.
point where it's not even practical. Because why is that a waste of living? You go inside the room in the morning, just
Because-
shit in one corner, all
That's
over the
crazy.
walls.
Bro, like,
Maybe
I
even
feel like
smeared all over them. They're even taking it to a new level.
Yeah,
in life,
yeah.
know what you can manage, man. Know what you can handle.
You need to
You
know
know.
your strengths and
I-
your what? Your
But I mean, but yeah, so
capabilities.
she's cool. She can handle that.
But yeah, maybe she can.
I'm
and I
just
love that for
saying.
you. I love that for
If
you.
I love the person enough and I know it's a health condition,
She's a lover.
Like,
No, the guy, let's not move the goalposts. It's not a health condition. He's just a sleepwalker.
He's a
yeah, he's a sleepwalker.
Health
It
condition is
just so
different.
happens that he poos in his sleep, which is unfortunate.
God.
But there's something else that we'll be able to work around. I believe that everything's
Now you're making us
workable.
look bad because I'm not trying to get on people that are incontinent or like have pooing issues. It's the sleepwalking and the pooing
That shit was already
together.
settled.
This shit already-
Listen, I didn't know I'm a bad character. They expected this from me.
Yeah,
I
they
can't. I can't. You
Yeah,
can clean
man,
the poo
nah.
out of love. I can't.
I gotta live my raps, man.
I can't clean the poo. I just me living my. I can't clean your poo out of love.
My boy, I remember my boy telling me that he was with a girl that admitted to him that she did juju on her ex. Yeah.
Run.
But she's since been converted.
No,
Do you
no.
think I can?
No,
I
that's
can even still.
You say
Out.
that at 3 a.m. she'll rise
Brother,
up and go.
you
Because
think I
my
can still
mum
be-
gets
desperate. She knows what to call on.
Yeah.
Do you think I can still be in the same room? But anything that's demonic, I don't
I
want
can't do
to
it.
know. I don't even sleepwalking. I don't want to know. Man, don't want to know. Maybe there's people out there that can be prayer warriors. Yeah? And they say, no, we can convert you. God will deliver you. Good for you, bro. I'm not that kind.
Me, that even speaking in tongues scares me because I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know who I'm saying. Please, I can't.
terrifies me.
Mashallah.
I can't watch too much Nollywood.
Mashallah.
I don't know. Right now, I'm
Especially
just
the
saying
Igbo level of
everything.
Nollywood. That's a
I'm
whole nother
triggered,
level.
bro.
Sorry.
I hate to
It's
feel like
fine.
I'm being a bad person, but nah, man, I also know my limits, bro.
Yeah, please. You,
Nah,
in
man.
life, know your limits.
Know your
Know your
limits, man.
strengths and your capabilities.
Yeah.
I don't think below, above that, you just you handle it. You leave it for you. You love a girl. You clean the poop out of love.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There's somebody for everyone.
Exactly. You
100%.
get. So with her, there's actually an update. I was
Oh.
reading while
Oh.
everyone was shy. She left him.
See?
Oh,
Yes,
oh, babe.
she left him,
Pin drop.
and I agree. Because you're just dating. You're
can't
not.
do
You're not
She
married.
left him.
It's not like a long-term relationship. You have the freedom to go. This is not for me. I am leaving. I think she did the right thing.
Poor thing, man. The poor man.
You'll be okay.
He can-
No, but
he
also,
should-
as a
No, but
man-
he must have been so embarrassed. So
Yeah,
I
but
think
he
about
should
it.
also stop drinking. Because I
Yeah,
really
no,
feel like that's
yeah.
contributing to
If
it.
you know that you have this problem,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
wouldn't drink like that
Yeah.
on a first date, second date, whatever. So then now you've made mess.
Maybe she tried to stay and he
Didn't
weren't
work
looking
out.
to work on it.
Yeah, but
And
then
then she's
why
like,
would
yo.
you not? Why
Also
would you
in
not
life,
want to
only
work
you
on
need
it?
to settle when you're like 70, man. If you're still young, don't settle nobody.
When you're
I
what?
agree.
Maybe when you're
I agree.
70 or
But
80.
Beyonce mum filed for divorce.
Yeah, true. That's a prerogative.
Oh.
But I'm just saying,
So
I
that's a
wouldn't settle at this young age.
Yeah, 70 I'll sell because I'm probably
70,
pissing myself
shit in the
too,
corner,
so-
shit on the walls,
Fair
shit
enough,
anywhere.
man, and I'm probably awake.
You're getting poo for poo.
Yeah, poo for poo. I'm probably
like,
shitting
you
on
should
myself
shit
too.
wherever you
Also,
want.
the 70-year-olds, as we know, are clapping cheeks and dating at the
I'm
moment.
seeing them. Look at me
Crazy,
alone.
isn't it?
They're
They're
on it.
lit up there.
They're having the time of their lives. They're being reborn and they said, hey,
They even got a little chlamydia crisis
Yeah,
going
they
on there.
got-
That's
Yeah,
how
yeah.
yeah, man.
because they
In
didn't
the
remember
care-
they
in the
weren't
care
using
homes.
protection the way we have used protection.
Mm.
So they're just clapping cheeks like
What?
they did back in the
Yeah,
day.
man,
No
the
protection.
70s. They're getting jiggy with it. Them care homes
they
is going
freaky.
down.
The care.
Is it
It's
going
freaky.
Going down in the care
They're
home.
fucking.
They're fucking in there. Hamming.
I say
Hamming.
I can't even
He's
imagine that.
going down in the care
Helen
home.
and John are getting it
Helen
on.
and John.
I always wonder, what kind of old people do you think we're gonna be like? Like, do you know what I mean? Are we still gonna be drippy? Are
I'm
we
going to
still
be the problematic grandma.
yeah,
Because I'm going to use my age to be bad character. So I'll just say what I think.
because you're
I'll
old. No
just
one can
say
chat
it.
to you.
No one can chat to.
Yeah, I can tell you. You're gonna be the I think your grandkids will love you.
Yeah.
My
Yeah.
grandkids
But
will love
your
you.
kids might not like
hate
you.
you.
Yeah, I feel like
Yeah.
those ones,
Especially like my
Because you're
in-laws.
going to be strict
Yeah.
with your kids,
Yeah, in-laws.
but your grandkids, you're going to
You're
love
gonna
on
drop
them.
so much gem on them that they're gonna love
I'm
you.
just going to roast everyone at the table.
Yeah.
No one can say anything
Yeah.
back because I'm the elder.
They'll
Just
be
at the
like,
head of the
grandma's
table.
so cool.
Grandma's
I'm like,
there
yeah,
with the
you
kids.
still.
You
I
don't
can
know
see that.
my mum. She made me do this when because Steph is very
I wouldn't be
motivated.
strict to the point where I wouldn't be toxic strict. So I won't be like the typical like African parent strict.
You wouldn't be, but you want to make sure those
But you
kids are
can't
at
be-
the
you
top
can't
of
be
their
stupid.
class.
Mm.
That's what I'm saying.
You can't be don't disgrace me.
Don't be
please.
Have you
Yeah.
got any? yet?
You're gonna make
Have
sure.
you got any kids?
Nah,
No.
no,
Okay.
What about
not
you?
yet.
You're gonna make sure that they are
Hmm?
top
You
tier.
guys are very
from the-
mothering,
Yeah,
though.
it's the
You're very
African
nurturing.
discipline.
Are
Who was
we?
disciplining
Yeah, I
you, your
thought
mom or your
like
dad?
kids.
Swear
Because
down.
you said you'd take care of the shit, and
I
even
can,
you
I
said
can know
nursery
you probably
fees.
don't, but I
feel like you guys
you
are-
have
Yeah,
that
because
actual
I
mothering.
raised my brother from when I
That's
was
why,
8
yeah.
until I was like
okay.
11, 12.
Oh, you
before
gotta
he-
be great mums, man.
You got
Yeah.
shit.
Obviously, if
Thank
that's
you.
what you choose to be.
He got
Yeah.
shit.
Thank you.
You got shit to Nigeria, boy. Thank you so much, guys, for coming on. Guys, that
Appreciate
brings
it,
to
man.
us. Oh, wait, we haven't done Adult Fans of the Week. God damn.
We've been here
Sorry.
for
Oh,
time.
yeah, 'cause I was actually excited about mine.
Sorry.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
What's
Adult
that?
Adult
What's
Fans
that?
of the Week.
What?
Do
Adult
yours.
finds of the week. So something you found that you want to put people on.
Oh, right. Oh, right. Sorry. Yeah.
So mine, I found it in Asda, but it's not in every Asda. It is. Oh, but I eat everything with ketchup and mayonnaise. Everything.
I'm scared.
Trust me, we're gonna start another. I'm not gonna put you on the spot. Yeah.
Yeah, because we need to wrap
I'm not
up.
gonna do it.
All right. So I found a Hellman's Parmesan garlic mayonnaise.
Ooh, where?
No, I fuck.
In
I
Asda.
fuck with
Where?
that.
In
What?
Asda.
Asda.
But it's a limited edition-y
Is what?
Parmesan garlic mayonnaise.
Oh, I need to-
In one-
today.
in a
I might need
Hellman's.
today.
Oh, today.
Today.
It was
on my
Asda
way
Bugsby
home.
Way. That's where I found it.
Okay.
Yeah, Asda and Charlton. But I haven't been able to find it in any other Asda, so I need to go back
It
there.
must be in Basildon. I will find it.
Listen,
No, I'm definitely gonna look.
that
at it.
mayonnaise banged because I love Parmesan. I
Swear.
love garlic.
Yeah, all of
Oh.
that together.
It was beautiful.
That sounds
beautiful.
nice still.
That's a good
And you know
one.
you're an adult when you get excited about stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
'cause I'm genuinely excited.
Like, bro,
Yeah.
I
I'm
dipped
actually
it in my
gonna
chip.
Asda.
Oh, I had dip on my chip.
I might even
I
buy
can't
chips
wait. I'm
just
gonna-
so that I can
that's
make
what I'm
it
planning.
and dip it inside.
With the home fries,
Listen,
brother.
and if you want to go elite, get the sweet potato fries
Ooh,
or make them yourself. Put them in the air fryer.
I've
Oh,
got sweet potato fries.
I'm telling you
Yeah,
guys.
run it.
I must go to Asda
That
straight
is-
after
It's
this.
an Asda Hellman's limited edition Parmesan garlic mayo.
Oh,
You need to.
chef's
yeah.
You need
kiss.
to.
That's
You
what
need to
I'm
show
getting
man
today.
that.
I'm telling you that
hate
one.
with that one. I can't lie.
You need to show man
Make
that.
Proud
it
of
back.
myself on that
I was
one.
a
I had
bit
to put the
shit
people
after
on.
that one. That one's life changing.
What's yours?
But my adult find of the week is actually a show called Bad Thoughts on Netflix. It's
yeah. I've seen
written.
it. Oh, that's
written and
that's
produced
just
by Tom
funny.
Segura, who's one of my favorite
Funny.
comedians.
Is it a black show?
No.
No.
Oh my
That's a
god! I
different
don't even
one
have to describe. It's like across the team, like Black Mirror, Hangover, and Jackass. Like
Bare different stuff.
it's bare different.
Oh,
stuff, like different
I'm
skits.
thinking, what am I watching?
No,
then I
I
went,
saw
hold
it.
on. But then I'm not switching off. Then I was like,
The
then I
first
found
episode where he
myself-
shit himself.
Yeah. Oh my god! And you know what
It was
got
like
me?
this snack, and it killed the wrong
Yeah,
person.
yeah, I
And
watched
when
it. I
say
seen it.
and because it
watched it.
starts off so serious, it's like what?
Yeah, I was like, what's
Yeah.
going on?
Then it slowly starts to
You
unravel.
love it
Like,
because he shits
what is
himself.
going?
He shits himself.
And then
You love
I'm
that.
gonna-
and
I'm
then
gonna
he
watch
had
it
the phone
now.
on speaker.
Yeah.
He had the phone on
And he was like,
speaker.
we can
and
see
then
you
he
on camera.
was-
No, it was great writing. Great writing.
Great, right? So it's like
Bro.
multiple skits. Within,
Multiple
like
skits,
I think
yeah.
it's like 6 episodes.
Yeah,
It needs to
I've
be
only
longer.
watched two.
But it's like
Yeah.
3 to 4
it's
skits
crazy.
per episode. it's just if you're really into comedy, like or like just like
facts.
funny, like comedic films, etc., or like sitcoms.
With a tad of
You
dark humor.
absolutely,
for sure.
You will love it. Tom Segura is like a comedic genius. Like it's just such a good show. It's one of like probably the funniest shows I've watched this year.
I
at
might have
least.
to agree with that.
But yeah, a really good watch. It's only 6 episodes.
And they're quick. They're short.
They're really
very
short.
So you can
get through it within like a day, like a couple of hours. But
Couple of hours,
I
for
was
sure.
literally laughing throughout. Really good show.
For sure.
Highly recommend.
Oh wow, that was good. I don't know. I'm looking at you now because I'm trying to film.
I will say, actually, I'm gonna actually go with what I had to, but I'll go with the one that I planned. It is, I think it's Forever.
Oh yeah, on Netflix.
Forever on Netflix.
I tried to watch it.
That black love story.
That's the one I thought you were talking about. Yeah.
I can't seem to watch it.
Yeah, I haven't got into it.
So like,
Tried like 3 times.
yeah, I think it takes you a while. I think at first it was like, okay, like it was nice. It was just nice.
Mm-mm.
Then it went like, oh, this is bad. Like now we're seeing black heartbreak.
Oh.
And then it continued, like by the like 2nd or 3rd episode, every time I watch it, I was like, I don't know what happens. And you just want them to win. Like you're really rooting for them. And you feel like I think I'm on my starting the 4th episode now.
Oh, I was about to say because the ending.
Oh, you seen it? Yeah.
Yeah, I've finished it.
Oh, have you?
It's. I'll say it's very realistic, but it's not what you expect.
Interesting.
Okay.
So it's not going to go how you want it to go.
Oh,
See?
see, I can't watch that then.
And this is the
Definitely
thing,
can't
because
watch
we're holding on because we just want it. And there's at points it's so good that you know something bad's gonna happen.
Yeah.
It just feels like
watch
that
like
all
that.
the time.
That's why I couldn't finish Scandal.
I couldn't get into Scandal.
I love Scandal.
Yeah,
but
man.
when
I got a
I watched it
laugh.
halfway through.
when I knew
but
it was
then
not gonna go the way I wanted.
Yeah, when I know something's gonna go bad,
Yeah, I can't watch
I'm like,
it.
oh for fuck, I
Yeah.
don't want to watch this now.
Yeah.
You've
But-
ruined it for me.
Yeah.
It's not negative, but it's very realistic.
Okay. fair enough.
Oh.
I think it represents a situation that we've all been through. We're
Yeah.
really trying to make something work.
Oh,
And it's like,
it's not
you,
working.
as you get more mature, you
You
realize
realize,
It's not gonna work.
the greatest act of love is letting go.
Ooh.
I spot it. Sorry.
You're taking me back to that
you
ex that I
spoiled
left.
it.
Sorry, yeah.
Yeah, with the laptop. I
Damn.
had to let go.
Damn man.
I'm trying to think. I don't think I found anything this week.
You ain't found nothing?
Nah, man.
That's
my
alright.
week was
Uzi, you
boring.
ain't found nothing?
My
Sorry,
one is
man.
probably gonna bring you lost mood a bit low, innit? My
No,
one
go ahead.
is therapy, innit?
You found the therapy.
I
That's
love
fine.
this.
Yeah,
Yes.
He called me, he said you found one. That is good. That's not moved down.
Hey,
Not
that's
down,
really
but I'm
good.
saying everyone needs
Nah,
to
you
be
found
going
a
to that one.
therapist.
Yeah, man.
Yay. Have you
You
had your
started
first?
this week.
Yeah.
You've been moving
How
better
did it
low
go?
key lately, you know.
No, I just wanted to start, innit? I've
Yeah.
been wanting to start in this.
Have you spoken about us yet? Or when are we going to
It's
come
not
up?
about you, man.
Nah, but
Well,
I know
I
we're going
think
to come up in his therapy.
No, Rick, I don't think so, you know.
It's about him. It's about his
Yeah.
personal.
I'm
Yeah,
proud
but I
of you,
think
bro.
it's something I'm gonna.
You've had your
keep
first
going
session?
For, yeah,
I'm
at least
proud of
a
you,
good
bro.
couple years.
Well done.
Yeah.
That's not bringing
so-
down
I'm a
me.
huge
That's not-
advocate for therapy.
Yeah,
It helps
so
so
I
much.
started and I would advise
Even your clothes are
everyone to
matching.
start,
I like
innit?
that.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's nice.
You look good.
You look
feel
well.
good. Yeah, you look well.
So
Your face
yeah,
is shining. I can tell. Therapy is working.
by the
Therapy
grace
is
of God,
working.
It doesn't work in one day. It takes time.
Nah,
was
that's
my
made me
first
really
session.
smile,
That's
bro. I'm not
great.
gonna
Yeah,
lie.
so yeah,
I'm really
I feel
proud
like
of
you're
you.
just thinking like, yeah, I ain't gonna be having no argument. I know what you're thinking. I know you're gonna like, finally, yes,
I'm deliberate.
Yeah. But yeah, that's it
Nah, I'm
for
proud
me,
of you,
yeah.
bro.
Oh, well done.
Amazing. Well, that's great.
I
That's
see how
okay.
it's. Let me know how it's going with yours. Maybe it might recommend me
Yeah.
because I know I need it.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't want to say it.
Wow.
We all need it. It's not just. It's not
But there's
you
some that
think.
need it more than others.
No, everyone needs it, bro.
Do you think I need it more than you guys?
Double dose even. Twice a week.
Everyone needs it, man.
Oh man.
Nah, I'm proud of you, bro.
Yeah,
Well
thank
done.
you.
Well
Well
done.
done.
Thank you,
Well done.
guys.
But with that brings us to the end of
So
the
sad.
show, guys.
It was so sad.
It's been such a
I've
great
loved
time.
it.
No, we've had a
Yapping
time.
and cracking up with you
Honestly.
guys. Thank you so much for coming
Thank you
on.
for having
Thank
me.
you.
I'm
you
sure
for
our
having us.
listeners thoroughly enjoyed this episode.
They
which
better
brings me,
drop us some coffee.
Yes, you know what I'm about to do. I'm about to beg. I'm getting more aggressive this week because
Yeah.
I've noticed that the nice tone isn't working with you people. But
Come
when
on now.
I threatened you people to subscribe, the subscriptions went up. So I know what language you like. Guys, if you watch this episode, you're thinking, how can I reward these people for the level of entertainment that they've provided for us? You're thinking, how can I bless these people and make sure they have a good week so they can come back with even more energy next week? Guys, there is a Buy Me a Coffee link in the description box. You can feel free to donate as little or as much as you want.
Come on now.
To sponsor our coffees throughout the week or contribute to our studio fees. I'm not hiding it anymore.
Even some oil for the ankles.
Please. On his ankles. Please. Something. Maybe for gloves. This one has essential clean up partner shit. I don't know. We need some cleaning products.
Baby wipes.
Something. But feel free to donate using the link in the description box. If you are watching on YouTube and you enjoyed this episode, make sure you subscribe.
Subscribe.
Only 60% of you people, no, actually, it's the opposite way. 60% of you people that are watching aren't subscribed.
Statistics.
Stop relying on YouTube to recommend our videos. Take control of your life today.
Come on.
And hit that.
Are you a leader or are you a follower?
Yeah.
Well, actually, we kind of want you to be both in a way because we want you to lead and follow.
So do lead but on YouTube.
But follow us.
Or follow on social media.
Come on now.
On social media. Amen.
Let's do it.
So please subscribe, like, comment, let us know your thoughts on the topics that we discussed today. Would you clean up your partnership?
Would you eat the poo-poo?
Would you eat the poo-poo? Would you eat the poo-poo?
Yeah, you did the poo-poo.
I mean, if you're cleaning it, you might as well. A little speck might go in there anyway. Why am I splashing it up in the corner? Your mouth is open while you're sleeping.
Fucking gross.
Anyway, sorry guys. Anyway, you leave your comments about the topics that we covered today. Let us know your thoughts. If you are watching or listening on Spotify or Apple for podcasts, is it podcast Apple for podcast? Please. Whichever one it is. And you enjoyed this show, give us a 5-star rating, not a 4.8, not a 4.9, but a 5-star. Even if you don't think we're 5-star, we'll get there. So help us get there.
Come on now.
Facts.
You can find us on We Just Got Here Pod on Instagram, We Just Got Here Podcast on TikTok, and WJGH Podcast on Twitter. You can find me on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter at Steph Chigbu. Tia, where can they find you?
You can find me on Instagram at Tia Honey Roberts and all other socials at MSTIA Roberts.
And where can we find you guys?
In the yellow pages. Now, find us on Instagram, In My Opinion Podcast UK, TikTok, In My Opinion Pod, Twitter, IMO Pod UK, and YouTube, IMO Podcast.
We must do something about this.
Don't worry. Michelle Obama's causing us a lot of issues. Once we resolve that one, maybe.
Yeah.
I know a hacker.
Also, guys.
You know? Please. Hey.
Please. And it's the federal government as well. It's actually America.
Please.
Might pull your collar.
Please.
Anyways, also, guys, we've got our live 50th anniversary coming up on the 27th of July. So yeah, man. Yeah, hopefully you guys as fans they enjoyed what they saw today and come on and support us.
Come and see more.
Yes, we'll be there.
Definitely be a night to remember, man. There's gonna be partying, DJ lineup. Yeah, got some special guests as well, Sakali. Yeah,
and you're so free to fart.
It's gonna be a free space.
Thank you.
Free
Just have a fart.
This is your brand now. Are you proud?
Yeah. Hey, this is our fight. You're going to ring. You're not asking for advice. Fart on the knee. Fart on the knee specifically.
Yeah,
Thank
man.
you so
Links,
much,
everything is on our page.
Yeah, if you want tickets, early bird have sold out now, so please make sure you get these tickets because if they sell out and the person puts up the price, it's not on us.
Such is life.
Guys, get the tickets. You heard them. We'll be there. Definitely join them to celebrate 5 years in podcasting.
Amen.
It's not easy.
It's not easy.
It's not easy.
No be my.
No be my.
But yeah, thank you so much for tuning in. We will see you on Monday for our mini-sode, which will also feature In My Opinion podcast. So if you enjoyed this, then you will love that. So tune in.
Come on.
Thank you guys. And that's a wrap.
See you next week.
Peace.
Bye.